suck dick.
I'm gay. You're forgetting this. You're forgetting this already.
I never said I forgot.
Animation.
This is a conversation we have on a daily basis. What the fuck's wrong with you?
A lot.
Smash!
Do it.
It's just DA's mating call. He just walks up to random females on the street, just yell smash.
Just go out in the middle of the street, just out of nowhere. Smash!
I miss doing this.
Yes, I miss being retarded all the time. It's the best feeling.
My mating call is just
Great.
subscribe.
Hey girl, you wanna smash? Just go up to random people on the street. Oh, what was that fucking H3 meme? DA, I know you watch H3 occasionally.
Be more specific.
Yeah, it's with the other Ethan. Oh, he took like a bagel and he said like yelled something about the bagel, about how good it was. I forget what word he used. Do you remember? Hold on.
I can't remember.
We need to find this.
Oh, it's slamming. Bradbury slamming.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna real quick play this video.
I remember that.
Let's see. Let's skip ahead.
We get monetized due to copyright reasons.
So the assumption is that they love it.
There, I found it. You guys can't hear it. Hold on. I'll pull it up on the share screen, which I have not turned on, but I am now. Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta do some. Gotta fix. Hold on. Gotta fix. We should whisper.
That water bottle situation.
How's the water bottle situation?
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, I have. Hold on. Quick picture. This is. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna take this.
Wait, well, preferably up your ass.
Thanks.
I think it's the only way you can take this.
There you go. That is the water bottle situation at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
This water bottle.
No, that's not the famous one.
Are you gonna turn it upside down? Because I don't think that's gonna fit.
That would be
out there
pretty
like that.
famous. All right, here we go. Let me scrub
Aiden,
ahead.
to you, every water bottle is famous. Famous to
Marbles
you.
are gone.
Trying to find a good.
Charlie's back, man. I'm so happy
Well,
this
by
guy's
now,
back.
every water bottle ever
It
created.
got uploaded on someone else's channel.
Here it
It's
is.
really rough and broccoli assassin there, like for real.
That is exactly what I imagined DA doing in the middle of the street. That took way too much effort to show on stream. But yeah, water bottle situation, I would say thick. Describes it pretty well. So yeah.
I'm just gonna hope that if you do end up sticking it up your ass, you just turn it
I
up. you
also don't want to
stick
know
it-
where those.
stick it
Where
upside
those,
down. Because that's
don't
not
know.
how things are supposed to go up your ass.
DA, what are you
You
saying?
do not start with the wide end first.
You
I
always
don't
start
want
with the.
I don't want to know where those markers and pens and scissors in the background went.
I'd be more.
they-
I'd be
they
more worried
went-
about those. I would be more worried about those Jolly Ranchers if I were you.
It's like one of those candy machines, you just keep filling it up.
It's like a fucking Pez dispenser.
He ate them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, ate them with my ass.
It's the stupidest thing that I find funny.
I love how the Fum Ducks podcast literally it constantly lives up to its name. We literally just joke about like the weirdest fucking thing, and it's always involving sex with inanimate objects. Like without fail. What kind of fucking meme are we?
I don't know. I was trying to just now think of like a comedy like group name.
The Fum Ducks?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's a good one. Where'd you think of that one?
I don't remember. I think I always forget this. Who was the one that came up with it? Did I pin it?
I said Dumb Fucks Podcast, and then someone said like Dumb Ducks podcast, and then you said Fum Ducks podcast.
Okay, so it was a
One
coordination
of us said it.
of all three of us.
I said we got to keep the monetization, so we had to change it.
We had to make it PC.
Yeah, the monetization that we don't have.
Correct. So DA.
Looking for Florida Man memes
So,
at the
so
moment.
you want to just jump right into Smash stuff?
So I know a majority of this is going to be Smash Brothers, which means you'll be talking for the most part.
Yep. I'll turn on my my share screen.
Oh
My God.
We'll have to
Here you
put
go.
that up on the thing, probably.
Here you go.
Probably.
Hold on.
What are you giving me, Staz?
I found DA.
What? Florida man drops down pants and sodomizes pink flamingo to death. Tampa Bay, Florida. A 23-year-old man has been arrested this morning at Tampa Bay's Busch Gardens after he allegedly proceeded to sexually assault a pink flamingo.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Look, I would like to talk about how fat this man is for a second. He has no neck.
Yeah, it's for the people that aren't watching
I
the
mean-
video, you should be, because it's fucking ridiculous.
Man has
I
no
mean-
fucking neck.
I mean, if you look at the flamingo, there's a perfect hole right there.
That's true. I love how it
Neck
has to
job.
specify that it's a pink flamingo. Like, what
See-
other color could it be?
There are other
No, I have never heard of a different color flamingo.
All you gotta do is just rename the
never
flamingo
heard
to
of a
Jeb
green
underscore, and it'll
flamingo?
change colors like a rainbow.
Green flamingo.
That's a zombie flamingo.
Oh,
thank
fuck
you.
this. This is just, like, people photoshopping.
neck job.
Excuse me?
Oof.
No, this is not something we're showing on stream. This is going to Twitch. We do have to keep it to some level of appropriateness.
So, gotta make my my share screen visible on the.
Oh, correct. I'll full screen that. Put it over here.
Oh, by the way, if in case you're an actual Smash fan watching this, which I doubt you are, spoilers for the direct, and if you're really sensitive to spoilers, the game.
Yeah, by the way, spoiler alert. Just so y'all know.
By the way, Kirby dies.
I
Why?
didn't know it was
Does he
possible to
actually?
kill that.
What kind of weird ass joke is
possible
this?
To kill that. I really did not know it was possible to kill that,
Okay,
that pink fucker.
I don't think it's possible to kill any of them. Oh
He's
no,
just a
no,
fucking
you're not
void.
masturbating now, Da.
Hey, Staz.
Yes.
Connell says that you're a weeb. Just so you know.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. I'll come in your shower. Don't think I won't.
I was about to say, well, wow, Stez, that wasn't very a creative insult, and it's like, I'll come in your shower.
I could
I have a story. Hold on, I have a story relating to one of my friends about.
I could give you his address.
It does
Oh,
not
God.
involve me coming in the shower, though. I promise.
Please talk about coming in the shower, or
Okay.
apparently not.
Okay, this is okay. So one of my good friends, he has a little brother, and his little brother's like 2 or so years younger than him. And one day when he came home
I
from
thought
school,
you were gonna say he's 2, and I was like,
No.
oh god.
I was like,
No.
yeah, this wasn't going the right way. Going in the wrong direction.
No, that's a late night DM conversation between me and Chase. Anyway, anywho, so he gets home one day and he gets home, goes to take a shower, and there's just like shampoo and lotion and shit smeared all over the fucking shower wall.
Shit and shampoo?
No, like shampoo and lotion and shit.
Oh, okay.
And, like,
I thought
stuff like
literal
that.
shit. Like, why would you put both shampoo
would-
and shit?
I
That's
would-
kind of like counterproductive.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've met his brother.
You guys ever have your dick fall off in the shower?
Not often.
I'm not a Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Dick, more like.
You guys are fucking weirdos. That's happened to me tons of times.
Oh.
That explains how he can fuck walls.
Makes a lot of sense. You can ejaculate from your
I have-
desk.
I have
You
one
can
of-
just
I have one of
ejaculate.
those wireless dicks.
Oh, a Bluetooth dick.
Bluetooth dick. I was about to say. I just imagine he's like fucking a wall and it accidentally like gets caught in a stud or something. So like,
you're just ramming the head of your dick into the stud. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Fucking hurt.
Hold on. So he like inserts in the wall and goes to like uninsert into the wall and he thrusts outwards and his dick stays in the wall, so he has to like pry his dick out and put it back on. It keeps going.
Has many dents.
Many dents.
Had to get it.
DA's house is literally held together by a band-aid and a tube of toothpaste at this point.
More like Band-Aid and a shitload of jizz.
A shitload of jizz.
It's like, hey, do you cement? Actually, I use a bit of my own homegrown remedy.
I use
ejaculate.
Why am I not? I would not be surprised if one day we just see DA just jerking off into a cement mixer.
I would do that. I mean,
you could forever say I'm a part of this I'm a part of the foundation of this house.
Yeah.
good lube.
Good lube.
Good lube. Fucking hell.
Hey, baby, want to try something different? Pulls out cement mixer.
My god. Y'all are fucked.
His underwear are transparent. Yeah,
we're talking about Tristan now, or we're talking about DA?
Whoa, way to bring it back.
Perfect
My
segue.
back, I mean like way back like a year ago.
So anyway, Smash Brothers.
Right.
So is it set up? Is it on stream?
It is, and by the way, DA, may I just say it is honestly a really good image that you made.
Yeah.
I hope you made that because you did a great job.
Yeah. Also, pay no attention to this up here.
Which one?
The one up here, the tab up here.
Why is that? Can you Google that? Can you real quick? Actually, that might show up something bad. You shouldn't.
What? No, it's fine.
Long and straight.
Oh, I was really scared. Hey, what? Hold on.
So,
Someone do quick research. What happens when you Google Agent Chase 11 nudes?
I could try right now, but I'd be worried.
I just did it.
Up.
I just did it. It's not on stream. Oh my. Yeah, there's some images that I will not show on Twitch.
All I'm getting is Phantom Forces images.
I know, that's the funny part. Oh, there's one picture of Thanos.
So let's start here, because last time
There's a Fortnite image.
All right, we gotta get on topic here.
Last time I brought up Smash on the podcast, we sort of talked about the graphics a little bit. So I brought up this great comparison shots of between the 3DS and Wii U versions.
That is a great comparison.
Ultimate. So you can see here, because the 3DS graphics are about maybe just slightly better than the GameCube's. So
I would say they're a step below in most cases.
yeah, sometimes. But see, just look at that. It's a really great looking game, and yeah, just look at this one in particular.
That one is very, very. That's a big upgrade.
And this one it's very, very big. You can clearly see they put the most amount of effort into this one. But I do like how they changed.
Yeah, I just like the effect they put there too. Unfortunately, this sucks for people that aren't watching the video.
This one they sort of made the towers less phallic,
That's really important.
Yeah. Don't want this to get a T for teen.
Yeah, like the fucking Snorlax accidentally falls over in the wrong way. Whoops! It's a porno now.
That fucking Snorlax not gonna
This one's one
Staz,
of my
I don't think you would have to climb inside of its ass to do anything there.
Look, man.
That's a really big one.
You could build a house inside Snorlax's stomach.
Look, man. My boyfriend is 6'2", 200 pounds. I'm extremely used to anything fucking
Sorry,
being large.
Okay, I was about to say, you're used to climbing in assholes?
Yes.
This one's just
some of these have really great upgrades. It's really cool. I think that's like one of my favorite parts of Smash Bros. Just like seeing old stuff new. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this.
It's pretty cool.
Like you got like cartoony, very simple outlines of mountains in the background for the 3DS version. And look at this. It's super detailed and just everything. It looks
Wow,
amazing.
it's almost like they upgraded it.
Yeah. Here we got Brawl, the 3DS, and Ultimate.
I never drew those nice self-images in Picto, Chet. It was always dicks.
Yes.
This is very
exactly-
false advertising.
This is exactly false advertising.
Now entering A.
Hey.
Guys, it's guys, blank is confirmed for Smash.
Wow, funny joke.
It took me hours to write.
My God.
This one you got some
Mario
planets
Galaxy,
and
I don't
stuff.
think there's much of a difference there.
You got some planets added. It looks a lot brighter.
I think that's just a reshade. I don't think they changed it at all.
They added a boat.
They added the boat.
Mario
It's the
Circuit.
only change that matters.
I don't think that's changed either.
I think the platforms have changed.
Well, other than the platforms, I think they literally just took the Mario Circuit level from Mario Kart and literally just ported it straight into Smash Bros.
There are plenty of graphics comparisons you can find where they zoom all the way in and find exact texture differences that they made. Yeah. I don't have time for that though.
None of us do, DA.
You got what probably most people consider the worst stage in Smash 4.
I've never played it.
This looks like cancer.
I remember loving that
It
level in
is.
Kirby.
Well, yeah, but that's Kirby, and Smash is a fighting game.
So's Kirby. What the fuck are you on about?
Kirby is a game about swallowing men. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You're right, and that's why I love it so much.
Let's see. Again, amazing upgrade here.
That's hot.
I've masturbated to Mr. Game & Watch before.
Okay, hold on. Are you being serious? I need to know now.
No.
That would have been something
Although
else.
now that I think about it.
Actually, DA, so here's a question. It's a little off topic, but not really. Do you own a Game & Watch?
No, I
Guess
would
what,
like
bitch? I own a Game & Watch. Fuck you.
I might consider collecting them if I run out of other games to collect.
Yeah, hold on.
You have a what?
I have a Game & Watch, like a legit Game & Watch. I've actually played it just recently.
I heard I have a gay watch. I was to say, I'd say I have a watch, but it ain't gay.
Alright, there. I sent it through the Discord.
Oh, hang on.
I have a legitimate Game & Watch.
Oh yeah, it's the Donkey Kong one, which actually was the origin of the D-pad.
Well, there you go. That's fucking cool. But it's like original too. Way fucking old.
You got Gamer.
My favorite.
Yeah, this is a great stage though. I really like it. You got
I'm eating Skittles, by the way, so if I mute, you'll know why.
Oh, I have a bag of Skittles on my desk right now.
Nice.
I have masturbated to the Wii Fit trainer many a times.
We
That's
all
more
have at one
reasonable,
point.
yeah.
You got boxing ring. Oh god, what's going on? Why is it?
I'm seeing a lack
Why-
of Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies in this GameCube games list. Their chase. I'm disappointed in you.
You don't know me.
You have 2 Scooby-Doo games.
You're right, one of them doesn't work.
And Animal Crossing, you fucking furry.
Hey, Animal
Now
Crossing.
listen, don't
great,
judge
shut
me.
up. We got Pac-Land.
It still looks the fucking same.
We got Mario Maker, which is kind of hard to compare the graphics of because the
It's
layout
literally-
of the stage
it doesn't
is
change.
different, and it changes graphic like the theme of the game every few seconds or whatever. And then we have the new stages. So yeah, it's a little graphics comparison between Smash 4 and Ultimate.
I mean, obviously it's an upgrade.
Oh yeah, I again in a lot of cases it's a major upgrade. Like it, like one of the things that was lacking in that didn't really look that good in Smash 4 was the lighting engine, and obviously they have a new lighting engine, so everything looks way better. And they also went back and retextured and remodeled some things. I should have brought up the comparison between Melee and Ultimate, because there's some like the Melee stages like Fountain of Dreams they look so good.
I mean, you should just real quick find a picture.
Smash Ultimate.
Grinch leak.
Melee. Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
Hey, we should we should go through DA's internet search history.
No, I no.
You want us to get banned on Twitch?
Hey, I never said look at it. I just said go through it.
True.
DA, would you let us go through it without clicking on anything, but just going through?
No.
Ah, fuck.
It's that bad.
It'd be pretty fucking funny.
This is very deplorable shit.
Here's the thing. I think it's by the same guy. Here we go. Just wait for it to load. There we go. Look at that.
That is an upgrade. And that's an upgrade I can actually appreciate because I played Melee quite a bit.
Yeah. Look at that. You got Great Bay. That's a good
That's a
one.
really big one.
You got Temple. You got all these ones. Look at this. There you go.
That is an upgrade. I like that. Have they made a new Star Fox game on the Switch yet?
No, but there's
They
that
should.
one Starlink game which has Star Fox in it.
Well, they should make a Star Fox game.
I'm just waiting for.
Based
I'm just
on-
waiting for fucking a Star Fox Adventures 2 that doesn't suck dick.
Based on what I've
Or not Star Fox Adventure. Star Fox Assault is what I think it was.
Oh yes, dude, I have Assault. I play it all the time.
based
Good
on what
shit.
I've heard from the reviews for Starlink, sounds like people think that Ubisoft should just make Star Fox games now.
Ubisoft
Do you
shouldn't
want these
make
games
anything.
to suck?
Yeah, they shouldn't make
Ubisoft-
anything.
Well,
You complain.
Yeah.
You complain that Adventures was terrible, and so was Assault, and yet you want Ubisoft, the shittiest game company.
Well,
the
again,
EA.
I'm not saying this. I'm the people
Ubisoft
who played
takes the cake.
Starlink.
Their EA at least doesn't have that much connection issues. You'd be surprised. I've seen
would not be.
FIFA and Madden
Oh,
should
dude.
have decent
That
connection
is
issues.
really cool looking.
Decent connection, but
I like that one, DA.
Yeah. Oh,
EA's with a nut if he sees one more picture.
it's Melee and Brawl. So
Just move the frame over several pixels.
Shadowmo's silent from the
Ah.
mirror.
Hold on, go back.
Just the fight in Luigi's
What?
It
Mansion.
almost looks better in Brawl. Maybe that's just how
Well,
they have
Brawl,
like the
Brawl
angle.
had more realistic graphics because the GameCube and the Wii were so similar hardware wise. The only thing they could really do to make the graphics look better is make it look realistic.
All right.
Yeah, and also because Snake would stick out like a sore thumb against cartoony characters like Mario if they, were in their cartoony,
That's true.
bright colored form. This one's a good one.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So we could continue looking through the graphics some more. We could move on to
We
whatever
should definitely
else.
move on.
All right.
I've got a
So-
couple of things written on this fucking text document here.
Let's talk about this leak.
There's a lot.
This is a leak that happened a few months ago, I think, or a couple months ago, where it clearly shows Ken from Street Fighter, and
Pac-Man.
Yeah,
I want to talk about how fucking large how like unrealistically large this Pichu is.
that's what everyone pointed out.
Yeah.
But people have brought up images where Pichu looks huge, like next to other characters. Like,
Can you
it's
imagine
weird.
seeing that tiny little Pokemon like in real life now, of that size? I'm just saying, like for comparison.
I would shit myself.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Like,
So anyway, it's obvious. It's obvious now. It's real, and you can even see here where the render is fade out. You can tell it's the same as the official one, and this is the same taunt. So this one is real. But then, okay, here's the Grinch leak. So,
I'm not really sure what's going on here.
this person posted a thing on Snapchat, and it
Gross.
showed
hey, I have a story about that.
And so people took it and uploaded it wherever, and by zooming in, they were able to identify some characters like Shadow, Banjo Kazooie, Isaac, Ken, Mock Rider, which is an NES game.
Never heard of it.
You're riding a bike and you can shoot things. And
Wow.
I actually saw some people say that like Mock Rider's riding their bike, but if you zoom in,
Zooming crazy, the pixels almost look illegible.
that almost looks like Skull Kid.
This
I kinda
shitty
see a
JPEG
dick
is
and
only getting
balls.
shittier.
But
Yeah.
But anyway, and then Gino, Chorus Kids, and
the Grinch apparently somewhere. I
so
don't know.
like people, were debating whether this was real or fake. Some people were right away like, it's fake, it's probably fake. And then people started to analyze stuff that wasn't Smash Brothers related and caught some Grinch promotional material here, which hadn't
what
been
the fuck?
revealed yet.
How is what? What's Nintendo doing for the Grinch?
Well, it's assumed.
I don't think Nintendo owns the rights to the Grinch. I think Warner Brothers
It's
does.
assumed that this is at like a printing company that does promotional stuff for like in stores and stuff. So they happen to be doing Smash Brothers stuff and stuff for the new Grinch movie. So they just
That's
happen
weird.
to have.
That's
Oh,
so
I forgot.
weird.
Oh, I forgot. Disney's making a very shitty Grinch movie.
We don't know it's shitty,
not,
but it's
not
Disney.
It's Illumination.
Same thing. Actually,
It's pretty much the
Illumination
same exact
is
fucking thing.
Illumination
Minions.
are the people with the problems with milking shit, and
They
the
made the
minions,
Minions.
fucking minions.
So
I'd like to see one more goddamn minion
So
meme. I'm gonna
people-
pull my own dick hairs out.
because they saw unreleased Grinch promotional material, people were convinced this has to be real. But as the days continued to go on and speculation kept going, people started to suspect it could still probably be fake. It could just be someone who actually works at a printing company and is doing stuff for the Grinch, and they made this fake leak. It's completely possible. People pointed out how we haven't seen the background of the banner without any characters on it, but we actually did at E3, and it doesn't look exactly the same as this.
Just imagine the Grinch fighting Mario. He just drop kicks the shit out of him with his long ass legs.
I
Just
feel like
kicks his ass into the fucking stratosphere.
There are mods.
that's a character that would work in Smash, even though it never will be in
There
Smash.
are mods.
His ultimate smash is just pulling out the fucking reindeer and going to town on their ass.
So,
Wow,
people
that's a weird
compared-
special stats.
People compared this background to the E3 background and noticed a few differences where it looked like the leaker would have to like guess when making it. Like, oh, the character's blocking this, so I'm just gonna guess what's there. So
Lots
then-
of speculation.
and then the direct happened, and it was fake. This is fake.
Why couldn't you preface this?
It's a very good way of putting it. I don't know.
I mean, I guess the giant LOL would give it away.
I hope that the maker of this leak does come out and like release HD versions of this. I don't think he will though, because
I'm very sure at that point Nintendo hires fucking agent. What the fuck was his name?
47.
47 to come shoot your ass.
That's a lot of
I would
effort to
not.
put
I would
into a
not put
leak.
it past them.
But some other stuff that happened was you see this little black bit up here? This little bit
Yeah,
right
it's censored.
that's covering up the guy's real name, but it wasn't covered up very well, so people found his LinkedIn page and found
Ooh.
that he does work. Two printing companies were listed him working at, and one of them had connections with Bandai Namco, who's co-developing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wow.
But then that company released a statement saying that the guy had left a year and a half ago. But people started looking at the other printing company and found that they had a video where it shows their process and everything, and it's like the same format as this piece of paper right here. These are commands right here for the program that they show they use in their video. And sort of as it was getting closer to the direct, people were thinking, oh man, I really wonder if this is real. And also on Sunday before the direct, that printing company took down their video, seemingly because of this leak, probably.
You fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah. So
It's a lot of effort to put into like some sort of leak, though. Why would he bother?
you have no idea.
Apparently
have
not.
no idea what leaks have been made. Allow me to bring up the. Hang on. Let me show you this thing. Oh shit! Hang on.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Close is porn.
So this
Wow.
is fake.
I wouldn't know the difference.
And then the guy came out and said it was fake. And that guy was by a guy who goes by Artsiomni, and he runs this thing called Smashified, where where him and a bunch of other artists make renders for characters and how they think they would look in Smash.
What does it look like when these characters smash? Shovel Knight and Raymond. How far up that ass do you think the shovel will go?
It's also great to compare like characters like King K. Rool and Ridley, see how Smashified did them and how
One
they actually
creepy ass
are.
giant lizard and the other is a giant creepy ass pterodactyl. Great. Now
It's a
I'm just
perfect
imagining
couple.
that pterodactyl fucking that alligator, and now I can't get that image on my head.
You'll get it out eventually.
You don't understand. My mind is like a reverse bear trap.
Excuse me?
What?
So it lets things go?
Yes.
Oh,
It lets things
gotcha.
go, and it's extremely devastating.
Staz, have you been smoking again?
I'm not legally allowed to say that on Twitch.
So, anyways,
Gotcha.
there's the Grinch leak, and you know,
Seriously love that Ken image.
so
I don't enjoy being flicked off
here we
by
have
a guy in a fucking karate outfit.
I do.
let's go through the website a little bit. So, so characters like the characters we got in the direct, we only got three. Well, I'll say three technically. Three characters announced. We got Ken, we got Incineroar, the Pokemon, and then they announced that they will be doing DLC for the game. And
Minecraft Steve.
yes, please, please. But so people got excited, like, oh man, I hope characters like Gino or like really requested characters get in for DLC. And then they announced, a special limited time offer. If you buy the game before the end of January, you get this special character. And here's a look. And I played the trailer, and everyone, all the reactions I've seen for this trailer, everyone seemed to think this has to be a joke when it first happened.
Who
And
is
that's
it?
because it's Piranha Plant.
I won't lie to you. I'd buy the game just for Piranha Plant.
What does that even look like when fighting?
It just
Well,
spits fire at you like an asshole.
Let me show you.
Please.
It just spits fire at you like an asshole. That's loud.
Oh my god, it's
Wow,
real.
how does this fucker move?
Oh my god!
That's
has little-
really fucking
Holy
overpowered.
shit!
Poor Luigi.
Wow.
Here's the character.
Nintendo had fun with that.
Here's the trailer they revealed in the. Let me turn down the quality so that it can actually. Oh shoot.
We don't need to go too hard here. I feel like they just kind of used whatever leftover Mario sprite and just fucked around with it. There's no way it just made that.
But guys, do you know what this means?
What?
It means Goomba could be in Smash.
Oh my god.
He is instantly defeated just by jumping on his ass.
I love Mario's walking animation. There we go.
So.
Mario is just now Rocky, apparently.
At this moment right here is when everyone lost it.
I mean,
Okay, so it's like a reverse Kirby. It just blows your ass away.
does it have legs?
Yeah, it has little
What?
leaf. It has little leaf legs. Little
Those
leaf
little
feet.
stubs. Bruh.
Yes, it's just essentially reverse Kirby.
It's fucking weird. And of course it transforms into the Piranha Plant thing from Super Mario Sunshine.
So that happened, and so let me talk about some of the other things that aren't characters that were revealed in the direct. People got really excited for this mode that they never even gave a name until this direct, but people knew the name before they revealed it, and it's called Spirits Mode because in the August direct they showed the main menu, but they blurred out one of the modes. And by going frame by frame and zooming in, they were able to see parts where the pixelization gave way to bits of the name, and were able to piece together Spirits Mode. And
These people
so
are way too fucking dedicated and have way too much time.
People were wondering.
You're the fucking nerds.
People were wondering
Go
what.
get some pussy, for fuck's sake.
People were wondering what's this new Spirits Mode, and people started noticing. They had showed two boss battles in the direct. They showed Dracula from Castlevania and Rathalos, this big giant dragon from Monster Hunter. And people noticed that they were on stages that don't look like normal stages. They were pretty blank and had walk-offs to the side where you can just walk off the edge and die. So people were
Nice.
thinking, these can't be a part of a stage, and the Dracula boss doesn't look like it's part of the Dracula's castle stage, so this has to be Spirits Mode. So people started speculating, oh, it must be like the Subspace Emissary from Brawl, or stuff like that. And then the direct happened, and Spirits Mode allow me to go in here to how to smash.
Oh, I've always needed that kind of guide.
Here we go, Spirits.
Whoa, what?
So Spirits Mode is basically, they sort of introduce it as a replacement for the standard collectible trophies, because those aren't in the game anymore.
Oh,
I
Because
see that fucking pig from Star Fox, and I'm immediately pissed
yes.
off
because
Fuck that guy.
apparently the trophies were way too hard to develop. So they went with
That
this
seems legit.
PNG images of characters,
That's fucking gay.
stickers from Brawl.
Yeah, brawl stickers.
So, but I think this is actually still. I think this is still pretty cool. Also, I have
Yeah.
masturbated to that before.
Is that a fucking chest with legs?
Are you fucking serious?
You decide.
DA can only nut when it passes by, so he's gotta make it quick.
Doesn't matter the shape or size. All that matters are the thighs.
My God.
What the fuck?
So-
Okay. Have you masturbated to that
anyways,
robot right there?
Fucking
Tell me right now.
dangerous.
So what spirits are is that you can power up your characters, and there are support spirits. They have different abilities and stuff.
Increases Kirby's ability to suck your ass.
So yeah, that alone, I think that's pretty cool. But then they also they revealed like spirit fights where, like, let's say, like, oh, you're disappointed that a character wasn't in. Well, here you can simulate what it might be like to fight them. So you have a spirit attached to a character, and it'll sort of this character will sort of mimic what it would be like to fight this character.
What?
So, like, there are specific rules.
Captain
Like,
Falcon just tells you to show him it. Just makes you tell. Bleh. Fucking hell.
I
It's
think
late.
I understand, but it's still weird.
So, like, you know, Lakitu from Mario drops the Spinies on you?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, they're not going to make him a fighter. They already made Piranha Plant a fighter. So,
Watch your
they
fucking mouth. It's gonna happen.
Oh, God, you're right. Now that I've said it, it's going to happen. They're working on it as we speak. Like, the spirit fight for Lakitu is you're fighting Bowser Jr., who will try to stay as up in the air as possible while also fighting 3 tiny red Bowsers.
That's racist.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
I would
And the
have
reason
honestly, I'd have to see how this is executed because this sounds really weird.
I could bring up the
A video would help,
the direct.
as long as it's not too long. Well, this direct was only 40 minutes long.
Yeah, it's okay. There's timestamps.
Oh damn! Thanks, Nintendo.
Nintendo actually put forth the effort of timestamping their work.
I think
Surprising.
the sentence is Nintendo put effort. Wow,
And
I can't
don't mean
speak.
the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
I'd be fine
Oh,
with
I think I see.
with them letting him
In
just
the
say
Super
the
Smash
actual
Brothers
Japanese
series, the
audio and then
characters
putting
are
subtitles.
toys in the real
Not
world,
having
but they are fighters in the world
English
of
audio over the
imagination.
fact that he's already speaking.
Returning to the real
That's
world
fine.
is an ongoing theme.
Yeah, I don't think
In
anyone
the
cares.
imagination, you can battle impossible combinations
This
of
seems
characters.
way too complicated.
In this
No, it makes sense to
mysterious
me, no?
world, the unspeakable
It just takes
happens.
licensed Nintendo
Many
characters
Fucking
and
beloved
just gives
characters lose their
powers.
physical form.
I mean, I get it.
Imagine fighting
All of them,
fucking
except
Piplup.
the fighters are turned
That'd be
into
gay.
spirit,
Not as gay as
unable
fighting
to
Tails.
return to the real world.
Nah,
This
Tails
is
just
a
whoop your
spirit.
ass. We've already
No,
seen what he can
he's
Fighters
pretty
can
gay.
join forces
Oh my
with
god, there's
spirits to
Ocelot.
enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly
do.
different
Fucking
spirits.
Wobbuffet.
This is that pig you were mentioning earlier.
There are several
Fuck that
classes
pig.
of spirits.
Fuck him.
Standard spirits are dubbed
This
novices.
boss fight was annoying.
Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend.
I
One
guess this
primary
gives you like a
spirit can
really
be assigned
big
at a time.
incentive to collect stuff.
Yeah,
A primary
they have
spirit
more of
will
a
be added to
purpose
fighter
than
who
the
has it
trophies.
equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighters' stats, support spirits lend them additional skills.
Fucking Slippy.
What would this really
Once the
affect
primary
though?
spirit and support
So
spirits
like
are
when you
set,
do like some
your
like
fighters
online
all
play.
powered up.
I don't think these are available online.
Yeah, but then what would be the
The
point?
main way to acquire spirits
I guess
is
if
to
you
win
just,
spirit
I
battles.
obviously
Just
we just play
fighting
with your
AI
buddy.
just over and over again.
AI, that's
You'll find
fucking
what I do.
boring.
spirits
What the
lined
fuck?
up on
What
the
the fuck's
spirit
the fun
board.
in that?
Choose the one you want
Oh,
to
I-
fight.
I find that.
When you
that's boring.
do, you'll
So,
face
look
off
here,
against a
he's
fighter whose
explaining it.
abilities and
Yeah, I got it.
personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit.
Kind of, sort
In
of
the
similar.
case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's
That's
riding
colorless.
high in his Koopa Clown car, of course.
Just realized I
Here are
had the
some
desktop
examples
audio
of
off
other
this whole time.
battles you can expect.
Best podcast.
Wow.
This is getting fucking copyright struck by Nintendo. I hope you know.
I don't think anyone cares. Wait, people already streamed this. Whatever.
Yeah. Like Guts, man. They'll just, you know.
So it gives them new animations too.
No, this is normal.
Really?
Yeah.
So it literally only affects behavior.
Yeah.
I guess that's cool. I guess I don't know yet.
So anyways, I think it's cool, and you can also like power up your amiibos and stuff with
Yeah.
these.
Gotta
But,
get a selling point there.
But I would probably be more disappointed that it wasn't a story mode like Subspace Emissary if they didn't announce that at the end of the direct.
Oh, they do have a story. Okay.
Allow me to go back to the timestamps. Alright, so.
Honestly, loved playing the story just to see all the
Don't let a
characters interact.
single one get away.
Wow. You could jack off a lot.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear.
Oh
It's
my
now
god,
or
they all have
never.
voices.
We'll win this. I
What
know
the
we
fuck is Zelda gonna do? He's gonna play a lullaby?
Oh, fucking jack him off. Oh, doesn't matter. It's cool. All that matters. Oh, it gives people PTSD.
He fucking murders everything.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, what?
Link's dead. We're saying
Keep forgetting to turn the audio on. I fucked this up pretty bad. Holy shit. Just fucking kills everyone.
oh, Bayonetta's dead. Oh, he didn't show his moves hard enough.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
So, when you said it just kills everyone,
I was wrong. No, Snake. What the fuck are we picturing?
guess who's the only one who survives?
Mario. Oh, fucking Kirby.
you can't destroy the man that can suck a world in half. What's wrong with you?
I know
So,
he had a warp drive. Holy shit.
Fuck that pig!
so,
I have a
you
personal
lied.
vendetta against that fucking
So-
pig.
Wow.
this has more deaths than Infinity War.
Most likely.
Ooh.
Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling too good.
The fucking Havo from Dark Souls.
I'm sure they have all the licensed characters. And you're forced to play as fucking Kirby.
I'm gonna hear this fucking voice before somewhere.
Maybe. Oh. Oh shit, they're jizzing on
Marge
Mario.
Marge becomes nacho cheese. Hey, Star Wars.
And they have
Han Solo
fucking
is fast.
Black Mario.
That's racist.
wow, this is like very different. It's like an actual campaign from a game now. Was it like that in the other games, DA? Was this like the first time? This is the only time I've seen this.
This is like Smash Brothers RPG.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
In fact, it's pretty much exactly like that, except, you know, instead of RPG battles, you have Smash fights.
Yeah, but this is the only game that's done that so far, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a selling point. Holy shit.
So, when I saw that, I was instantly sold. Like, I thought I was the most excited I could be for Smash Ultimate before this Direct, and then this somehow surpassed my excitement than it was before.
I can totally see why.
I am, oh man.
All the blood went from
By the
his
way-
brain right to his dick.
By the way, I called Sai as soon as he was online because of, you know, Kirby's the best. And I immediately showed him that, and I just...
Did you not? I'm just honestly just wondering.
Is
Is this why you failed November?
I live streamed my reaction with to this with Danny, but I watched this after because I wasn't fully like sitting there like taking in everything because I was talking about what I was seeing and everything, and I watched that trailer later, this trailer that I just showed you, and the moment when Kirby hits the ground and the music kicks in, I almost cried. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I almost cried, and I'm just so excited for this game. And,
When's it coming out?
December 7th.
Holy shit, dude!
I'm
It's
so
getting
excited.
close.
And I also made a deal with my parents where because usually like November's like the cutoff date, like you can't get anything out because Christmas. So like I made a deal with my parents, like I'm allowed to get Smash Brothers day one. But yeah, I saw quite a few people saying that they were disappointed by this Direct, and I
don't know how you could be disappointed by that.
Well, I can partially understand if you like really thought the Grinch leak was real, which said like 7 new characters, and in this we only got 2, 3. But to be fair, back at E3 when they revealed the game, Sakurai said, "I hope you're not expecting too many new characters." So,
Minecraft Steve.
Yes, please, DLC, come on. There's this really credible leaker. He goes by Vergiben. He has been 100% right on everything so far, and he says there will be Minecraft representation.
Dude.
Representation could mean stage assist trophy or character.
I think it's only acceptable if it's a character, honestly.
I would be fine with assist trophy or stage, but like character
I would not be.
Just... But yeah, so that was just amazing, and yeah. So also that shot where it shows all the characters that aren't Kirby that have the red eyes and they're all grouped together. It reminded me of the reveal trailer for Smash Ultimate.
Which part? That part. I kind of figured.
Yeah, let's see. Like here, when all the characters are silhouetted and.
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
I wonder if that connection was intentional.
Their eyes are not glowing.
Yeah, but maybe that will give people too many ideas.
I don't know. I think their eyes would have to be glowing.
You never know. The Smash community's insane.
You smash him right now.
So yeah, and then they released the full theme song, the lyrics on the website.
Best not play that because we'll probably get issues.
I mean, you probably already got it because.
True. However, if this is going on YouTube, I want as little problems as possible.
There's also a cool thing I didn't realize is here where it has the
New
theme.
music added regularly.
Yeah. Just little sneak peeks, not the full thing.
It's cool that they have both versions too.
This is the full thing though. But like right here, there's a little star and you can click and it has the lyrics. Yeah.
That's nice of them.
But anyways, you can pre-order the game right now. Also, buy a Switch. I need friends, please.
Does Sai have a Switch?
What?
Does he not? Does Sai not have a Switch?
No, he doesn't.
I thought he did.
It
Weird.
seems like he wants to though, because he asked me at one time if any Switch emulators were up and running, and I told him last I checked, not yet, because he really wants to play Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I know my brother's
Which
been begging for one for a while.
Actually, I just found out today that that one Switch emulator has made a huge leap, and you can now play the entirety of Mario Odyssey.
Oh shit! I gotta get on that wagon before they
There
shut
are
it down.
there are some graphical issues, but
Who gives a fuck about those?
it plays fine.
If it's for free, like save yourself $200. I think it's worth a couple graphical issues.
Yeah. But I'd still recommend getting a Switch no matter what, because again, I need friends, but also the portability and everything, and
It's a good.
support the developers of the game and stuff.
I don't think they need any more support.
I would rather not give my money to Nintendo.
Support the indie developers at least.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with giving money to Nintendo. There's way worse companies you can give money to.
By the way, you can, if you pay $85, you can get the DLC with the game.
That's a lot of money. That's so much money.
But here's the thing: this is for Fire's Pass, which is $25, I think, and but the DLC.
Are we gonna glance over the fact that it's over almost 120 in Canadian money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I cannot.
Canada,
think of
what the
any
fuck is
reason-
wrong with you?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Your inflation is fucking awful.
I don't know. That means Canada money is more valuable. Or no,
No, it
sorry,
doesn't.
U.S. money is more valuable. Sorry, I reversed that. Our money
Well,
is
let's
more
say I don't
valuable.
think you know how inflation works there.
Hey, shut up, Staz.
Do I gotta teach you economics as well?
No, please.
No,
It's
please,
2
anything
o'clock.
but that.
It's 2 o'clock. There's no way.
Oh wow, it is almost 2 o'clock.
It is. We haven't even gotten we've gotten into the Smash.
We've
We
been
haven't
talking
even
about
gotten to
Smash
anything
for a
else.
fucking hour, and I have several points I would like to talk about.
I have a couple random things, and then we're just gonna go on tangents.
I have like one other thing that isn't Smash, but so how the DLC works this time is they're planning on releasing 5 of what they're calling challenger packs, where it's each costs $6, and
That's not that bad.
Each includes 1 fighter, 1 stage, and a few music tracks, which I think is good. Comparing it to Smash 4's DLC pricing, it's a lot better.
Well, you have to think about it though, right? If this game is costing like $85 a pop, how much does it cost to make this game? I wonder how much they've spent. That's 84 is a lot.
Well, Nintendo owns a lot of the licenses to the characters, so
trust me.
so it's not like they're buying.
No,
out
they
the
don't.
licenses to
No,
the
they
thing.
don't. They have to pay licensors like Snake and Simon and Sonic.
Yeah, the licenses make up
They
this
have
game.
Yeah.
So it's probably half of it actually. Now that I think about it,
but
it's probably where half the money went. But I know Smash Melee wasn't that expensive.
This is mainly with DLC. It's still $60.
Well, no, that's yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of money, man.
It's.
I guess
based
60 is
on
kind of
what
like
I've
the standard.
It is. It's standard for AAA games.
I'm so used
Which
to spending
actually-
$15 on games.
I've been hearing recently, it should actually be raised because games are getting so expensive to make.
Well, I feel like they're just wasting more money on stupid shit. Is actually kind of.
It is.
No, trust me.
Uh,
Based on what I've seen,
I don't
trust
know.
me.
I don't. I would. Yeah.
I mean,
take it
I
with a
fully
grain of
support
salt.
money. I support
That's
money
why-
going to the actual devs because the
That's
devs are
why
treated
they've
like
been
shit.
doing. That's why they've
Game
been
devs
doing
are treated
stuff
like
like
actual
DLC.
shit. So
I
That's
don't
why they've
think
been doing
DLC
stuff
changes
like,
where the money goes. DA.
No, it like like the DLC I hate is just taking stuff that was already in the base game and pulling it out and putting it in DLC to release later to make more money because
Isn't that what Smash Bros is doing with
Well,
characters?
n-
Like
no,
technically, those
because-
characters already exist. They're just
No,
unlocked.
they're not done. They haven't started working on DLC yet. They're not starting until the game's out.
Oh
What?
shit, that's weird. That's really weird.
that's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. That's like a little bit of a risk you're putting in.
Also,
That's really stupid.
It's unknown when the DLC will come out, obviously, because they haven't started working on it yet. But in the
That's poor
direct,
planning.
and on the eShop, the estimated release date, it says these will be sold through the end of February 2020.
Oh,
So that's how long I guess Smash Ultimate's gonna be supported.
that's not a long time.
No, not really.
Yeah.
That's 2 years tops.
and
That's
I think
actually that's not even. Well, it comes out. Yeah, it's not even 2 years because it's.
No, it's a little less, yeah.
technically-
Coming
I-
out Christmas,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, and I might be wrong, but this is just what I feel, that this is the last Smash game.
I highly doubt that.
I really Nintendo likes to milk shit for all it's worth, and you can get a fuck ton of
I
money.
feel
out
like
of
it's gonna
Smash.
be the
last
Idiots
one
will
for
buy
a
anything.
while.
Knowing
Not
Sakurai,
forever.
he is feeling very tired. I can tell.
I'm gonna say this now. They're gonna milk the fuck out of this game until you idiots stop paying for it, which will be never.
I'm
Yeah, I
It's
don't
what
know.
game companies do. They've been doing
Sakurai
it for several years.
Sakurai is 48 years old. He created the character Kirby when he was 19. And he quit working on Kirby games because they became too sequelized.
And yet they still made Kirby games.
And yet they still made a fuck ton of Kirby
They
games.
kept making Kirby games.
Yeah,
It just further proves the point of they're gonna
As
milk the
for-
shit out of this until they can't milk it anymore.
correct.
As for
Companies do,
Smash,
all companies do it. It's not.
as for Smash, Sakurai said, I forget exactly what he said. He said something like, "It's really tough working on these games, and I don't see anyone being able to take my place."
I don't think Nintendo sees the same thing.
Nintendo does not
I
see the
can't
same thing.
guarantee this is the last Smash game.
Nobody
but
can.
It's more than likely not.
I
Yeah.
see it might be Sakurai's last Smash game.
That sounds way more
That's
plausible.
more reasonable than it
Yeah.
being the very
Which
last Smash game.
It's a shame because Sakurai put so much love and care into these games, and it'd be it would
It will probably be
really
the last good one.
this because if there was a high note to go out on, this is that high note. You have every character back from all previous Smash games. Fan favorite characters like Ridley and King K. Rool, Simon Belmont, all these amazing characters, an amazing looking story mode. You just this is it. This would
There's a
be-
lot of shit.
This is, as it is advertised, the ultimate Smash Brothers game.
I would totally agree.
So, yeah, I will be pre-ordering this game, and I will probably.
You haven't pre-ordered it yet?
You can pre-order it on the eShop right now. They allow.
What, you haven't? I thought you already
haven't?
did.
No.
I
Yeah.
pre-ordered
I haven't
Fallout
yet.
76 the day that it got released on EA or at E3.
What?
The fuck?
What?
I figured that'd be like the one thing that you would have pre-ordered.
Well, I haven't because I don't know. I just haven't been able to yet, but I will soon.
It's definitely something I would imagine you pre-ordering.
It's very hard to
As
believe that
soon
EA
as I
is not
can,
fucking
as soon as
pre-ordering
I
this game.
can, I am going to pre-order it right away.
All right.
But yeah, I don't
Essentially,
know. Whether,
don't make stream plans on the December 7th.
Yeah. Yeah, and also it's a thing like I'm trying to decide, do I want to get physically or digitally? Because on the one hand, I like to have a physical copy of games. It'd be cool to see the box art and everything. How Switch games usually have like reversible covers and stuff. That'd be cool to see. But on the other hand, if I pre-order it digitally, I can play it as soon as possible since I can
I
have it
definitely think
preload the game.
digitally is the better idea.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with digitally.
However, something to think about, DA. Oh, this is gonna be a weird tangent I'm going on here, but so I've been thinking about it. So like, I still own a GameCube and physical copies of my GameCube titles. I can't say I still own any of my like old computer games that I've downloaded.
Yeah.
So like, I don't have games I had like a year ago, but I still
That-
own these like GameCube games from like
That's why one
really
of the
old.
reasons I like getting games physically is for the preservation.
Yes.
Games need to be preserved like any other form of art or media or whatever. And it's hard because unlike something like shows and movies where you can just watch them on whatever, video games are restricted to the system they are on.
That's a lie.
Well,
it
Emulation
depends.
exists for
It
a reason.
depends, and sometimes
but
it doesn't work though.
that is
That's a
still
big thing.
technically. Look, that's what I mean. Like, but you have to emulate it. That's
the
thing.
big deal.
You can't just. It's not like, oh, play Super Smash Brothers.exe. It's just you have to find the ROM. You have to get the emulator.
That
boot
literally
it up,
takes
set it
all
on
of
the
10
digital
minutes to do.
Well, hold on.
I'm
So
not
I know
saying
like the Wii U emulator I
I'm
have,
saying-
it literally took me an entire day to get that set up for specifically Breath of the Wild. If I wanted to
Yes.
play anything else, it'd be a whole different process.
That's just the
So-
Wii U emulator is fucking awful.
It's actually really good. Honestly, it's really good. However,
But yeah, it's important that the systems in the games are preserved, and it's hard to preserve games that are digital only and games that have updates and DLCs.
yeah, that gets fucked up pretty easily.
Yeah, like there was a one example I could think of as
Windows updates.
There's a game that was released for the Scott Pilgrim versus the World
Oh my
movie.
fucking god.
And people really liked the game that came out for it. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but then they pulled it from all the digital stores, and I guess now you just can't play it.
What was that? PT?
Yeah,
Playable
PC.
test? That's no longer. I
That-
think people like auctioned off
You
entire
can-
PS4s.
It's like hundreds of dollars, or like thousands of dollars to get to buy a PS4 on eBay that has it installed.
Yeah, that's crazy,
And
man.
also, now PlayStation allows you to change your PSN name finally, but it
You
has
lose
a
your
lot
shit.
of risky
It's essentially
stuff.
it's essentially just everything that you've ever bought on the PS Store, you fucking lose.
Yeah, you have
Whoa, what?
risk
Yeah.
of losing save data, risk
What?
of
Risk of losing save
parts
data,
of the game not
DLC,
functioning, risk
everything.
of losing online connectivity.
It's
That
because Sony's a shitty company.
And so some people who changed their PSN names can no longer play PT.
really
and-
fucking sucks.
So yeah.
Yeah, Sony's a shitty company, and they have not gotten any closer to being able to fix that,
Of
Yep.
course not.
from what
They-
I've heard.
Well, I'm sure that
They
sort of
keep
thing is like
doing-
hard coded.
They
But
keep
they
doing the
shouldn't have been.
same thing where they like the PS2 is the best selling video game console of all time, and so Sony was like, oh man, we're on top of the world. We can just release an overpriced system that's hard to develop for, and people will buy it. People did not buy the PS3 at launch.
Well, the PS3 was also a fucking brick with a disc slot. It was fucking awful.
Yeah.
If you've seriously never seen how a PS3 runs, then
So I've
I'd love to see
It
it.
seems like Sony
It's
just
fucking
keeps
terrible.
repeating the same mistake where it's like, we're on top of the world, we can do whatever we want, and then when they realize they can't do whatever they want, they then change back. And
I'd
then
like to point.
later
I'd like to
they
point out that the
repeat
PS3 is
cycle.
easily outdone by the console that was fucking known to die. Like, the Xbox 360 easily outdone the PS3, and the Xbox 360 was the console that was known to fucking die on you.
Mhm.
That was a sad thing about it.
Holy shit! I just remembered I literally
Actually,
have a PS3 right
Actually,
here.
you're wrong. Neither Microsoft or Sony won because Nintendo won with the Wii. Second, I think second best selling.
Well, the Wii
video
deserves
game
it. I mean, it
console of all
was the
time.
fucking coolest. Honestly, my opinion,
Well,
Wii
it
was like
was-
the coolest thing Nintendo released at the time.
It's because it tapped into the casual market, people who don't play video games.
I mean, like nobody else did motion controls as good as they did, though. It's the big thing.
It's
So
I was about to say
interesting
people
factoid.
did motion controls before, but yeah.
As good as
Actually-
they did,
Okay, so interesting factoid. You know how the Wii was supposed to have motion controls, or it had motion controls? Well, it recently came out. It came out recently that
The GameCube
yeah,
prototype
the
thing.
GameCube prototype
yeah.
had a
yeah. Oh,
Wiimote,
wait, the GameCube
a
wired
had a
Wiimote.
Wii remote?
a
Yeah,
wired
there was a
Wiimote, yeah,
prototype where it plugged into the GameCube, and the
and you could use the sensor bar. thing
sensor
for
bar
the Wiimote.
plugged into the memory card slot.
Damn,
and,
that's cool. That's really
the
cool.
nunchuck
Yeah,
was-
yeah, I
the
was reading about
nunchuck
that.
connected to
reading
the
about that
Wii
the other
remote by
day.
an Ethernet port.
It's
Holy
fucking
shit!
sick.
This sounds really, really like.
It's not likely that it would have been like the Wii was originally going to be an accessory for the GameCube. It was likely just for testing purposes because the prototype Wii remote has a home button on it.
Well, that's how you
Which-
make shit, man.
You wouldn't need to use on a GameCube. You wouldn't need a home button.
Yeah, because the GameCube, you just
Prototype.
you just pull out the disc and put a new one
Is
in.
it confirmed that was like legit though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
real.
yeah.
Even
Yeah, you
people
can look it up
who,
on
who
eBay.
worked on the prototype said, "Oh, hey, it's the thing."
How
It
the
would-
fuck did that get
it's-
there?
It sold for what, $1,000, I think.
Oh wow,
It
that's
was-
actually
it
a
was-
lot less
it
than
was
I thought
really-
it would sell
was a
for.
lot of money.
No, I don't know. So something like one of a kind like that, I feel like would sell for way more.
I had to find it. Hold on.
You find that up. What else you got in the list of Smash shit, DA? Kind of trying to get this
I
all in
think
one
we
section.
I think we cleared everything out.
Wait,
Let's
holy
see.
shit,
Hold
really?
on, give me a second.
Also, I have this off-topic thing.
Correction. It sold at Yahoo auctions for 74,000 yen, which is approximately $663 US.
That's not a lot of money.
That's not that much at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's completely throw this off the rails. We're going to switch to DA's weird ass tweet and go from there. So I'm going to read it out and then we can go for it. Hey, so you know how so far we haven't found any real sign of intelligent life on other planets? Well, what if there was intelligent life like us, but when they realized that life has no real meaning or purpose, they all killed themselves? That is pretty dark.
I've
Now-
just always assumed that we're just too stupid to actually find them. They're there. They're there. They're just really fucking smart. So they've been hiding out from our
They're
dumbasses.
just hiding behind the moon.
Exactly. They're hiding behind the
They're
moon.
just you idiots.
There's a
you
reason
can't
why we
see-
don't go to the dark side of the moon.
You can't see behind the moon, you idiots.
It's fucking like underground.
They are in the moon itself.
They're
the moon
actually
is an alien.
The
Actually,
moon itself is just one giant alien.
Pluto is actually just an alien spaceship.
That's what's been circling the sun for millennia.
What was that?
Like,
There was that cult that was
Oh,
like
is
based
it
around a
the-
comet.
yeah,
Heaven's
they,
Gate.
they
Oh.
believe
Heaven's
they
Gate.
they all wore like the same
Oh, Heaven's Gate.
shoes, and they
yeah,
all
and they all killed themselves
they all
with
killed
Kool-Aid.
themselves. Because they-
yeah,
believe- they believe that they could hit Dracoma and talk to Jesus. That's where Jesus is.
Yeah, I actually think I remember my parents having a conversation about that. It was pretty fucking weird.
Fucking stupid.
I found out about the same way I find out about any news on the H3 podcast. Which, by the way, you already had some competition, obviously, with them, but they
Excuse me? Excuse
What?
Oh shit, I stepped on an ant. I think that's what you're kind of describing to me.
What?
Competition with the H3 podcast? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Where's the competition?
Both podcasts.
We're clearly better.
Yeah, we're the human, they're the ant.
Listen, like upcoming H3 podcasts, they're having Bill Wirtz on. How can we compete with that?
Let's get Elon Musk and a shit ton of weed.
I have the weed. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that.
No, you don't. What weed?
You're right.
I love how you actually
that-
compared us
that-
to the H3 podcast.
That I swear that dick story was fake. I swear.
Anywho, I have a.
Hey, shit!
I
That lets me go into my dick story.
God fucking damn it! I was actually gonna talk about something interesting.
Yeah, you can go
I
after
did-
me.
I'm gonna
Fuck
turn
you.
off my
This
shit now.
this happened to me earlier this afternoon.
I was dick stuck in the ceiling fan.
I'm actually yeah, get rid of the share screen. I almost sent somebody a dick pic. And mind you,
Oh
I'll
my
be very
God.
clear.
Yeah.
All right, you could take
It wasn't
this with a
me,
grain
and
of
I'm still
salt if
depressed
you
about
want.
it.
Why did you
What?
take a picture of your
Stop!
dick?
Stop! Let me go. I'll tell you right now for a fact, I have never ever taken a picture of my
I think I can
penis
imagine
in
how
my
this
life.
one. I think I can
Yeah, no,
imagine
I'm
how
sure.
this one.
I don't have a picture of my penis anywhere. It's never existed. I've never taken one before that I can remember.
Are you sure about that?
There is no dick picking. I mean,
'Cause I can tell you
there's an obvious
otherwise.
reason why I don't have any dick pics. Is like there's literally no one to give them to anyways. So why would I bother? So I
Yes,
have a
Dad.
fairly new iPhone, and the newer ones are able to like go in the rain and shit without getting fucked up.
Uh-huh.
I
And
don't.
take dick pics without you wanting to take it.
So-
dick pics.
I often like going to the shower, not jerking off, by the way, to be clear, and I don't know, just like browsing shit in my phone. I don't
I know where this is.
personally I don't masturbate in the shower, just to be clear. Just kind of I masturbate elsewhere. Shower's not the place I like to do it.
You masturbate in the garden.
I used to.
Gotta fertilize the
So-
soil somehow.
So I ended up talking with one of my buddies on Snapchat. And I don't know if either of you
In the
use
shower?
Snapchat. Yeah, I mean, I don't
Why?
know. I was
Why
bored
would you use your phone in the shower?
because I could.
All right, fair enough.
But like, I don't know. I have nothing to do. It's nice and warm. It's really relaxing. It's like a long day, so I just kind of like stand there in the nice warm water and just chill out for like 20 minutes. All right, that's literally all I do. It's really boring. Like sometimes I'll go through Discord. Sometimes I'll just like watch a video. In this case, I was texting my buddy, who is a male. I don't know if any of you two actually use Snapchat, but like when you're
No, I
texting
don't.
somebody, there's a little space you can tap at the bottom of the screen that will bring up the camera so you can quickly take a picture and send it to them. Now here's the thing about bringing your phone into a shower. Never do it
You
if you
are
don't have a
naked.
new phone. However, if you do have a phone that can go in the water, at least the iPhone I have, if it's under like direct water, it'll act like the water is pressing on the screen.
Yep, that's
Yep.
how I.
So I was like texting him, and I went to turn around to like, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like close the curtain a little bit more because like cold air was like rushing in on my ass, and it was really uncomfortable. And I turned back, and there's literally a picture of my dick,
Oh.
and like my thumb was inadvertently right over the send button.
Should have had
I
a
was-
Tourette's
I was
moment.
gonna say
Click
it's like
send.
you
And-
take the picture. It's like
I was
Will
I
send
was
in 10
so
seconds. 10,
I
9.
was so close to accidentally sending this photo. I don't even know how. Like, oh my god, the stars must have
I-
aligned because it had to press in like the same place twice. But my
I-
thumb was so close, dude. I had a legit heart attack. I actually turned the water off and slowly put my phone down. Then I deleted the picture.
I'm in fear I'm always fearful of something like that happening, so I
Yes.
never touch my phone when I'm naked.
I have PTSD now, my brother. Like it is so
the
bad.
way expected that
Y'all a
story
bunch
to
of
go
pussies.
at first.
Fuck you, Staz.
The
Listen,
way I expected that to go first was you were masturbating and you accidentally hit the take picture button on like
that'd
a
be
text
fucked up. Why would I
message.
text somebody while masturbating? Actually, I guess I could find a reason for that, but I could not find a reason for that personally. Honestly, though, if I did send that picture, it probably would not have ended too well. Like this is
Well,
so.
who
This
is
is
the person?
somebody. So like, if it was a really good friend, obviously they'd probably laugh it off. But this is somebody I was fairly like.
It's
They don't know me that well.
someone who doesn't.
Yeah, so you have to understand where I live,
Uh-huh.
this small Christian town. If I sent this dude a dick
Oof.
pic,
Oh,
everybody in that school would know. And
You're
like,
homeschooled though.
I know, but I interact with the
But, like,
kids from that
the
school
entire
on a
town.
daily basis. The whole town would have been aware of this because like this is like a
well,
popular
it's like
You're
there's
kid.
a welcome.
gay.
This is
There's
a
like a
real popular
welcome
kid.
sign.
You're even the token gay kid.
It would not have ended well in any way.
It's like like the welcome sign to the town, and they just put up the picture to the
Yeah.
welcome sign.
Welcome to this town. Beware of this young man. He likes to send people dick pics.
Just a picture
just a
and text
picture.
under it. Oh shit! Didn't mean to send that.
just welcome to town, and it just like
Just
watch out for this.
Just slaps a fucking wanted poster, wanted dead or alive. He's sent a dick pic. Reward. Whatever we can pay.
After that, I kind of had like an
Call the
imaginary
FBI if you
situation
spot this.
in my
Call the
head.
FBI.
If anyone knows the subreddit r/oops didn't mean to, I had a fear that I would have ended up in there by accident.
Oops.
It's like
But that was, I can't tell you
call the FBI if you spot this dick.
the amount of
God.
just heart attack.
It's like
I don't know.
You,
I felt
Just
this fear a
imagine-
couple
just
times
imagine if you-
before, but it was so bad.
you're finally about to have sex with a woman, and then you
Just
drop your
unzips it.
pants,
It's just
and
that
then she's
guy.
like, "It's the dick," and then she calls.
I've seen this dick before.
I knew you'd find you fucking bastard.
The first time you recognize
whole-
isn't because of streaming; it's because of that dick pic. you sent.
No, imagine. Imagine if the FBI started to fucking
How did we get? Why is the
like
FBI looking
identify
for my
people
dick?
based on their dick.
Can we please get to the point where that makes sense?
I don't know.
Man, that
But
guy's a
anywho.
great penis. We need to track him down.
Maybe just imagine if people were being tracked by the FBI by their dicks.
I tell you though, I think that's the only dick picture I've ever
President
taken in my
Donald
life.
Trump wants to put you in some porn.
I want that picture framed on my wall. I'm gonna build a wall. I'm gonna put that picture right on it.
Picture. They
He
just have,
needs to be
your
vice
dick painted all
president.
over the wall.
No, this man's penis needs to be the vice president. I can't even do the Donald Trump voice, but you
Only
know
your-
exactly where I'm going to.
Only your
China.
penis,
I
though.
don't know.
Oh,
Only your
Yeah,
penis.
China.
fuck it.
China.
Only
Yeah,
your
I can't
penis,
fucking
though.
do
Just
it.
the penis.
President.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
It has its own miniature office.
President Timmy. Tiny
just-
Timmy.
Has a tiny little office you just stick your dick into.
It's just was it a fleshlight? Yeah, just a fleshlight with a room on the other side. That's what it is.
It's just like a normal like office.
It's
just
like a
really
reverse
small-
Snorlax that
it's
we
like a
talked about earlier.
Oh my god. I'm just now what I'm imagining is just Chase standing there with just like in like a normal like office room, you have, like the long ass table. The long ass table with
And
the
his
chairs
dick
next to
is
it.
only in the chair.
No, it's just a small like a small plaster and drywall wall with Chase's dick just right through the wall.
It's a plaque that you stick your dick through. It's
Yes, that's exactly it. Exactly what I'm imagining.
I'm sure
Just
there's
a-
pictures of those. You could
And
find
then when
exactly what you
you-
want that to
Just
look
a
like.
dick through a
And then
hole
when
in the wall
you
with a
die,
plaque
they
that says-
remember you by cutting off your dick and hanging it on the wall.
Oh my god.
Where that plaque
They-
is.
They just taxidermy your dick.
Your, your dick will become the most famous dick in the world.
We're trying to use a dildo. We're trying to stay loyal to your man.
Someone breaks into the White House specifically to use your mounted dick
Oh my
as a-
God.
as a dildo.
Bill Clinton sucks my dick.
My God, can we get on with this fucking topic I have?
Yes, please, just get us off
It's
of
not
this
gonna be
topic.
good, as good as this, but
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so you know how normal people eat a burrito? You eat it from like one long end to the other.
I think I
Correct.
know where you're
Like,
going.
you know
I think
how-
you mean the proper way to eat it.
The proper way to eat a burrito, yes. So Justin Bieber, being the dumb shit that he does, is sitting on a park bench and he just takes a bite, a
He's
large
eating
ass
it like
bite.
a sandwich.
Yes, he eats it like a fucking sandwich.
Ugh.
I've heard.
He
I've
just
heard
takes a
people say-
huge fucking bite out of the side of it. It's bothered me to this day.
I've heard.
It's like
people on
eating
the
a Kit
H3
Kat.
podcast talk
It's like
about.
eating a Kit Kat. We're taking just a chomp out of the whole bar. It's
My
like, you're doing
brother
something-
does that.
I,
I want to kill him every time.
I'm,
I
I'm gonna give your brother a stone cold stunner when I see him.
I could just kill him
I've
for you.
seen, I've seen people on the H3 podcast talk about how they eat like tacos from like the top.
How the fuck? Where's the
Hold
fun
on,
in eating
hold
a taco from the top?
Hold on. So that's a little more legitimate, though. Because sometimes when you eat it from the side, the whole
Like
thing splits
pizza.
in two. Well, yeah.
Then
it's
you
like
then
eating
you gotta
pizza.
buy another taco because
But it's-
you're gonna
it's
go to
more
a different place
reasonable.
and get new taco.
A taco
that's
is
how you-
more square than a burrito, anyways. I mean,
Well, here's the thing: if you
My
get
favorite
if your
part of
taco
this
falls apart on you and you take a
podcast-
bite out of the side, you know not to go there again because they give shitty tacos.
sorry, what, DA?
My favorite part of this podcast is when I'm not touching my mouse, so my computer thinks that I'm not doing anything, so it starts to go into sleep mode.
You should turn off
Yes.
sleep mode. That's a piece of shit.
I should probably do that.
Imagine eating a sandwich, right? So you hold your sandwich there. You fold the sandwich in half and eat along the folds, and you have a hole in the middle of your sandwich.
Just-
That's what
just
eating a
keep
burrito
folding-
improperly is like.
Just keep folding the sandwich until it's small enough you can just eat it in one bite.
That
That's
would
like
be
roll, that's
impressive.
like rolling up a pizza and then scarfing the whole thing down your fucking throat.
Hold on, how small can we get a sandwich? You know, like those hydraulic press YouTube
Meat
channels?
sauce, get
Just-
on it.
How
Well,
flat
it
could you make that
depends.
sandwich?
If it's just two pieces of bread and like a thin slice of like roast beef or something, you get it
Okay,
really
I'm
small.
talking like a proper sandwich, alright? Like either PB&J or like a proper ham, lettuce, cheese, mayo.
I'm picturing
Who
just.
the fuck puts lettuce on their ham sandwich?
Fuck you too.
That's a very weird thing to put on a ham sandwich.
You put it on a hamburger, it's like literally
So-
the same exact fucking thing.
So I'm
Except it's a
imagining.
Hamburger's not pork, you bitch.
I'm imagining.
Ham sandwich is ham. Hamburger is still ham.
No, it's
Just move-
not. It's roast. No, it's not. It's beef.
Why is it called a hamburger?
because
Because
of where
America's
it's
fucking
from.
retarded.
Because of where it's from. It's from Hamburg, Germany.
Shut
Oh,
the fuck
fucking
up.
retarded.
Nobody
Fucking
asked.
retarded.
So
I just had my world turned upside down. Hamburgers aren't made of ham. Holy shit.
So the sandwich I'm thinking of is just the first result when you search sandwich clip art. That's what I'm imagining.
My God.
Give me a second, please.
All right, so I got another point that needs to be addressed.
Sandwich clip art.
Chase, you need better music for when the queue goes empty.
What the fuck did you just say? I didn't get any of that.
I said you need better music for when the queue goes empty. And I don't mean that EDM bullshit you put on.
EDM? I don't play E EDM.
That EDM bullshit that's on the fuck.
Stas, it's a good thing you remembered that. I have that in my notes and I forgot about that.
Oh, thanks.
That's like
I mean,
that's like the fifth fucking thing in here.
Oh, I'm glad I looked at my notes. I just remembered a bit ago I typed down astronaut jizz.
Oh my God.
oh, what a great topic. Let's go there.
So at one point
We had
Stas,
like a
you
good
and
10-minute conversation about
we were
astronauts
talking about how
and
how
how
do-
fucking space.
it was a long tangent of like how do astronauts have sex and if you stick your dick out through into space, will all of your air be sucked out through your dick?
Will your balls be drained, or will it just does it only take the air, or your just sack as well?
I'm imagining the suction would just cause the dick to close.
One of your
That's a
testicles
good
is close
point.
to your
Yeah,
urethra.
because it's so soft. It's like sucking on a straw, like really fucking hard, while closing the other
That
end.
would
It just
hurt.
compresses. Yeah, I know, but it just compresses it, so it'll
Also,
just
like
so it'll create a seal, and it would hurt a lot, and you would not be able to ejaculate.
I feel like your testicle would come out of your dick before that would happen.
I
What would
feel
it
like
be
your dick
like
would
to-
freeze and like get radiation burned from the sun before any of that happens.
shitting in zero gravity must be a nightmare.
Oh my
I've
god.
actually always wondered how they did it when they have diarrhea.
Oh God.
Just shit in a plastic bag
'Cause,
and hope for the
it's
best.
just-
when you are in
and just wash
space, you're
that
not
and just-
eating your
There's
normal
just-
diet.
There's just shit flying through the International Space Station. Just
I would let-
oh God, watch out as it flies by in slow motion.
I like to imagine you just shit in a plastic bag and chuck that shit out the door into space, because it's not like anybody's gonna fucking question you for space littering. We haven't gotten
I
that far.
remember reading a
Something
story.
crashed in the desert today. When we went to investigate what it was, we found
shit.
we found the DNA of an astronaut at the scene.
The scene of the crime.
Coincidentally, it's the same DNA of the astronaut in the ISS. Wait a minute. How the fuck did this shit get out of the ISS?
Now, when you say ISS, my PTSD just goes back to fucking in-school suspension. Now I'm just imagining just an astronaut sitting in a fucking like detention room.
When I hear
Not high school.
ISS, a lot of people. Well, sorry, when I say ISS, a lot of people say ISIS.
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 How the fuck did the astronaut get out of ISIS?
ISIS. Be careful, ISIS in space.
Space ISIS.
Trying to fucking behead people, but they can't seem to grab the machete every time. It's like
You
oh,
gotta
shit,
watch
ow,
out
fuck.
for space ISIS.
Oh my god.
Gives the Space Force a reason.
They're
to be
always
space.
watching.
Oh my god. Dude, one hell of
They're
a suicide.
behind the sun.
One hell of a
Behind the
suicide.
sun.
One hell of a suicide bomber.
You know
He
those
came down from the heavens.
was it the rods from God
Yes.
terror, right? Just
God-
that,
oh
but
my-
like suicide bombers.
Oh, by
Just
the
drop
way.
from space.
By the way, God is actually space ISIS.
Oh shit!
They've
That explains
existed
why
ever
he's trying to
since the
kill us all.
beginning. They've existed ever since the beginning of time. They've always been here.
ISIS theme plays. Well, they have a song. I keep forgetting they have a song.
Oh God, please.
I fuck goats. I fuck goats. I beat my wife.
I hope that ISIS never becomes like how the USSR is.
Wait,
To the
what?
Fuck it. Bring they pussy asses here.
I don't think ISIS is communist though.
I know, but like how much of like a meme and a joke like the USSR is.
Oh, it
in
already
your
is. It
Discord.
already, 100%
Yeah, but
already
like,
is a joke.
But like, you know, it's not fully there.
Well, no, it's because it's still relevant.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
said
make a
this-
good point though,
Same.
Tia. When you think about it, right? So the USSR killed so many more people than ISIS did, but it's like socially okay to joke about the USSR, but it's not to joke about ISIS.
Well, yeah, because the USSR is in the past.
It's like 100 years ago. It was still a problem. I don't know.
Well, let's be fair. Let's be fair. The USSR only killed people because they can't feed their fucking citizens.
I would say they could feed them. They could, but they didn't.
By the way, I've been trying ever since I got in this Discord to find the origin of the USSR meme, and I have found no trace of its origin.
Wait,
aside,
what do you mean?
like how it became a meme and everything.
Just check Know Your Meme.
Whoa,
That's the origin of
did.
every
whoa,
meme.
whoa. In our Discord or like how it just
in your
became a meme in
Discord
general?
mainly. In general and your Discord.
So I don't know about it in general, but now that I think about it, like I'm putting major thought into it. And
It's sad.
I actually don't know. I know that I have the Russian hat. And I don't know if you were back around the time in Phantom Forces when I did like the Russian one.
I was around for the very
There's,
end of
there's
it.
clips of that. Staz might remember. I have clips of it.
Yeah.
But like,
Again, I only really started watching you in January.
So he's well
if I recall,
after Phantom
I
Forces.
think something along the lines of at one point someone introduced me to the national anthem of the USSR, and I loved
It's probably
it
Psy.
so. Probably Psy,
I
yeah.
know.
I loved it so much that I started playing it a lot, and I started putting on a Russian hat, and going with the
Yeah, I
meme that I'm
remember
like a
muting the
Russian
stream because
spy.
I got tired of fucking hearing it.
Wouldn't it be funny if you were the
Wouldn't
origin
it be
of
funny
the
if we
of the
all lived
USSR?
together?
That'd be funny, but that's not the case. But it's definitely I can't think of an exact origin though.
I don't know.
Like,
I think it's just kind of one of those memes that popped up one day. And we don't really have a date for it.
I
Yeah,
see
that's literally what
memes.
it is. Like
see
DA
memes
meme
in-
was literally dated, but like I don't know.
Well,
It's kind of like the old like top text bottom text meme. We don't really have a date for it. We have a time for it, but there's no like official date.
What were you
for it.
saying, DA? We keep cutting you off.
I said this a few times before, but I know the USSR anthem more than I know the American national
Dude,
anthem.
Actually, I've forgotten some of the parts of the U.S.
I've
national
forgotten
anthem.
all of it.
I just don't care.
It's funny that it's weird, isn't it?
It'd be
They're
really
not for-
awkward
they're
if
I
not
love the
forcing us
Russian
to
one.
say it anymore.
It'd
Really,
be
the only
real
place that it's
awkward.
actually forced to be is sports games, and who the fuck cares about that?
It's
And I guess not you.
it's gonna be real awkward if at any point I need to sing it.
Well, you're never gonna be singing it in front of a baseball game or anything, DA. So you're probably safe.
Oh, you know what? It might have been a big factor. Probably me playing a lot of Stalker. Probably influenced the Russian thing.
That's
And then
what I was thinking.
The
it would've been.
USSR anthem came around, and I just kind of solidified that. Because I was playing Stalker way before I started streaming.
Because like a lot of memes I see like in your Discord, and I'm like, that's a funny meme for this Discord, and then I start seeing it everywhere else, and I'm like, what is happening?
Wait, can you give an example of that other than the USSR?
I can't really think of one good one off the top of my
What
head.
does that have to be a good one? It's just a one.
Nothing's really coming to mind. It's one of
Right,
those things
you
where
think
it's like,
that through.
The ear rape memes.
no, I knew about that for a long time before here. I don't know. Can't think of anything.
I know that Psy introduced a lot of them.
Yeah.
He's like our
I don't-
meme dealer.
Yeah.
He's literally the meme dealer.
He is in Europe. He is equivalent to a drug dealer.
Why did you specify in Europe?
The Pablo Escobar of
The Pablo
memes.
Escobar.
because
I need you to change
Psychoth
his fucking
Escobar.
role to that. Change
What?
his fucking role to that. The Pablo Escobar of me. Pablo Meme Escobar.
Pablo memes.
make that his nickname on the
Please.
Discord.
Please
Hold
do
on,
that.
where is at Psychoth? He's not gonna understand this. Change nickname.
Just
Psychoth.
find
What
the-
was it?
Psychoth Escobar.
Psycho Escobar.
hang on. How far into this are we in the record?
Record is 139. Stream is 138. Like a
Okay.
minute off.
okay,
Psychoth
I'll
Escobar.
I've written down the timestamp so I can send him to this
Like,
later, so he can understand.
We could clip it. You know.
True.
Whatever.
Let's
Doesn't
see.
matter.
But
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that Apu is getting removed from The Simpsons?
yes.
Dude, I'm
Okay.
really fucking upset.
I watched
know.
a video, a great video, talk about why that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I watched the same exact video because YouTube would not stop recommending it.
Yeah, same.
But I'm
I didn't
glad I
watch any
did because I
videos
like
on
the
it.
I like the series that guy made.
Yeah, same.
It's right. We've all
like-
gone through the same process. Oh
like-
shit! Hold on, DA. I'm gonna cut you off only because that video. I scrolled down in the comments and a lot of people were commenting like, "All right, fucking YouTube, I'll watch it."
Yeah, like, but at least it's good content. You
Yeah.
know,
At least.
like, I more often now I've been getting YouTube requesting me like actually good channels.
Not Logan Paul.
Like, yeah, like, I remember mentioning on a previous podcast. I mentioned the YouTuber Scott the Waz.
Yeah.
And I found him because around Halloween time last year, the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on Polybius. You know, the urban legend
I
arcade
think it was
game.
Polybus.
No, it's Polybius.
Okay.
As far as I know. But so then, around that same time, Scott the Woz made a Polybius video completely by coincidence. And because I watched the AVGN video and a few other Polybius videos because I'm interested in it, it started recommending me the Scott the Woz Polybius video. And I'm glad it did that because it's a great channel. And he just at the beginning of this year hit 100,000 subscribers.
You know,
I'd like
it's
to, I'd like to
almost
show
like
you about something real quick.
it's almost like the YouTube recommended feature actually works sometimes.
Yeah, that sounds
Fucking
weird.
hell.
It
It's
sounds
like
weird
a feature.
to say,
Yeah.
but
It's
like,
like,
it actually, it's
There you
actually.
go. Here's what's in my recommended feed right now.
No picture. Hospital shitting and meme Monday. What the
Yes.
fuck?
Donut operator.
I love this man. He's fucking amazing. And he's in South Carolina too.
Alright, you could suck
Isn't
his
this-
dick.
I totally fucking would.
Message him saying, "Hey, I'd like to suck your."
Hey,
dick."
listen. I'll suck your dick.
No, not even. Hey, listen. I'll suck your dick.
Just
There's
with
no hey,
no
listen, it's just-
context.
Just blunt.
I will suck your dick. No, actually,
Me.
no. You gotta use as few words as possible. Suck your dick.
I suck dick.
I suck dick. No, we have to make it even shorter. Suck dick.
No. It has to be even shorter. Dick.
Send him dick.
Just, I will suck your dick. Meet me behind the grocery store at 11.
I'm literally right behind you. I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick backwards with your balls on my nostrils.
You know, it's like a stream sniper's like they'll occasionally be like, "Hey streamer, I'm a stream sniper. Hi," and they're like, you know, like IRL streamers. You'd be like that, except you suck his dick.
Oh my god.
Like,
On the topic of sucking dick, hey DA, why do you suck dick?
I don't know. Why do you suck dick, Agent?
I don't suck dick.
some
Staz is
bullshit
the
lie.
one that. Fuck you. I'm not continuing because I got interrupted.
Okay, well this is a great way to segment into my next question. Or my next topic. People
Hey
on Twitter,
Agent, why do you suck dick?
bitch, I will turn my gain up and blow your fucking eardrum. Don't think I won't. I have my hand on the gain knob.
Do it. Do it. Are you done?
That loud for me.
Yeah, I know. It really turned it down.
Fucking hell. It's either I naturally have the fucking gain on or it's fucked.
I'm glad you have a gain control.
Yeah.
Because
I also have this,
upside a Blue Yeti.
I also have this fucking volume that doesn't do shit.
You can imagine it. Uh-oh. Oh god. I heard that DA. I turned the volume way down.
Okay, my gain's off again.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. I turned it back to
Anywho.
normal.
I actually have a fucking topic for us to talk about. That's actually
Oh,
worth
great.
talking about.
Let's do it.
All right, so people on Twitter white knighting for female streamers and YouTubers. Let's talk about that.
I don't think there's much
I
to
don't
say
know
though.
anything about that.
Well, no, okay, so I don't think you need to know much about it, DA, other than it's just like, so you have female streamers. Obviously, there are people very sexually interested in these people,
Uh-huh.
right? No, this
Maybe
is
if
Twitch
I
and
donate
people are
money,
fucking
maybe if
creepy.
I donate these female streamers money, they'll suck my dick.
Yeah.
It's
And
essentially-
then,
They're basically prostitutes, right?
yeah.
That's what they want. That's what these donators think.
That's what they want you to think.
Unless you're a hoe, like a certain female Twitch streamer who got into some beef with Pewds a couple months back.
And then they'll like be white knighting.
I
and
ain't
it's
saying
annoying.
who, but we all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I'm not up
I
with the
do.
drama stats.
I'll explain it to you later.
You could say it. We're on a podcast. We're supposed to talk.
Validity.
Talk about it.
Oh, cool. Okay, glad that was
Just talk about it.
just talk. Why'd you get so quiet, DA?
I'm farther away from the mic.
We
Is
should get
this
closer
better?
to the mic. That's way better. DA,
He's now
Okay.
he's now in bed trying to jerk off. Let
is
him
that still? Is the mic still just kind of sitting there? Have you got a
Yep.
mountain situation yet?
Nope.
all you need is just a stick and some tape.
I use all my money on Smash Brothers. What do you expect?
All your money. How much does duct tape cost, brother?
It's not that bad.
It's like
The
$5 a
all the
roll, I
sounds you're
think.
hearing are from my chair. The desk is fine.
I totally agree, but it'd be way better if you had it attached to a stick.
Just
Yeah.
a stick.
Which,
it's
by
a
the way,
very-
you haven't shown us what your new desk looks like.
I'll show it eventually.
Eventually, make a
200
video.
200 subs desk reveal.
Yes,
Yes.
I was gonna say that. I'll do that. 200 subscribers.
Well, hold on. So
I
how
will
long did it
drag
take?
this meme out for as long as I can.
I think it was 7 months. 7 months to get to 100 subscribers out of 14.
Fourth fucking teen.
Which, by the way, I was number 14.
I am still not subbed, and I will be subbed when I get a Twitch partnership. We know
So
what to do.
basically, never.
Hey, fuck you, dog. I will come in your donut holes.
That's a more creative one.
You're just gonna wake up one day, have a box of donut holes just randomly sitting on your kitchen table. Ooh,
Man.
a donut hole. Bite into it, just
These things
mouthful
really
of cum.
salty for some reason. Oh well,
Ooh,
I
mouthful of
like it.
cum.
I guess I like it anyway.
You know, Staz, I don't understand how anyone can come up with such a creative way of insulting.
I'm just really good at saying random shit that makes somewhat sense.
Please teach me your
No,
ways.
it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
Teach
You just
me your
gotta
ways.
say
I
you
am-
just gotta say shit that sounds right in your head that's also insulting and
I
just
do that, and it
degrada-
doesn't work sometimes.
degradation.
Yeah, it's like
You
I
have to
will
degrade your
adjective
opponent.
or
Okay,
verb
here's the
in
thing.
your
Here's the
something.
thing. I can teach you exactly the way it is. You have to.
Exactly the way
It's
it
a very. It's a mix of saying dumb shit that makes sense and degrading your opponent's feelings, or just straight up threaten them. Is what I do.
Threaten them with jizz.
Threaten them
I'll
with
fucking
jizz in
suck
their
your dick.
jizz in their baking pastries.
I'll fucking suck your dick. Watch your back.
Oh,
I'll suck them parts out of your asshole. Be careful. I am not afraid.
Just
Okay,
walks
wait,
up
okay.
and just pantses somebody
No.
and then just starts like,
No.
I fucking told you, bitch.
guys. So guys, I just
I
gotta.
can totally see myself doing that too.
Guys, breaking news. We just got. I just got a message from Danny, asking if I have failed November yet from the podcast. I don't know if you will last. And I've said this in the Discord. I lost the first couple hours of November.
I won't even bullshit you. I lost, I think, the second day.
I don't remember when I think I got pretty lazy. I think it was last night.
With how late-
I'm
Well,
I
just
was
with how
not-
late you are to everything, I'll be surprised if there's one time you do not. It's at like the end of fucking December.
Hey, you're laughing at me now, but don't worry.
But
If
but
I
you
ever do get
but
into
here's the thing,
intercourse,
here's the
it'll be
thing.
great.
Here's the thing: you're contractually obligated that if you're able to complete No Nut November, you have to partake in Destroy Dick December. Meaning when it's fucking New Year's Eve, you gotta jerk off 31 times in one day.
Hey, fun fact
I-
about myself that's totally true. One time, for like about 5 days, it was less than a week, but almost a week, I jerked off and completed once every hour. And I will
That-
tell you,
I'm-
by
I'm
the
just
end
gonna
of that,
constant-
it hurts so much.
Just in a constant like.
I
like,
take
you
a
nutted
long.
on the hour every hour.
I
Yeah.
take a while to masturbate because
Well, no, okay.
I gather a
It's
bunch
okay.
of different.
Yeah, you
porn.
might want to
to-
see a doctor about early stage erectile dysfunction, given how
Well,
you're like
no, it's-
15.
Let's not. What happens is I'm just gathering a bunch of porn that and at the end I pick one.
You downloading porn like Rap Knock?
No, I just go.
Paying for it.
Paying for porn you can download for
You know what he
I
does?
just go
So like
on
he
my
goes
favorite-
online and he like gets money and then slowly buys porn.
Mine's
I just
mine's
go
for
around
Bitcoin
on
with
my
this
favorite
awful
Rule
GPU.
34 website.
Use
and
the
open
fucking
all the
Bitcoin.
images in a new tab, and once I have enough, I just pick one.
Hey, so here's a question, because I'll tell you right off the bat, I can't remember the last time I did look at porn because it was so long ago. I'm not that type of person that does that.
You just nut staring at the ceiling.
I guess staring at my eyelids. Regardless.
Oh fuck.
So apparently,
Yeah, that's a good
like,
eyelid.
It almost resembles a pussy.
you son of a bitch! Just Google eyelids. No, I Google porn and then zoom in on the fucking eyelid.
Oh fucking god.
Eye job.
You know, I get a girlfriend like, okay, listen, I need to see nothing else. Staz is Googling it right as we speak.
Oh, apparently there's a
fuck
song
you guys.
called Eyes Closed. Oh, I was just looking for
Fuck
closed
you guys.
eyes.
I have a legitimate
So-
question, and I can't ask it now.
Do people with only one eye have sex with their eyelid, with their non?
What the fuck? What?
Are you asking if pirates can jerk off? If so, yes.
Yes.
No, I'm asking if people with only one eye have sex by sticking
Oh,
What
I see
calling
what
a
you're
skull
saying.
fuck.
That's very fucked up.
That's a skull fuck. And
That's
yeah,
like,
I
ha,
was gonna say,
it's an
like-
amputee. Let me stick my dick in the hole in their arm. Like, you know, what
let me
the
fuck
fuck?
the amputee.
Get some nut in the bloodstream.
That's not in the bloodstream. I am now 30% nut. It's because I'm bleeding out. I'm now 20% nut.
I'm
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm 75% nut.
Here's my question. Fuck both of you. I'm asking, apparently a lot of people will collect pornography.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of it.
Fucking Danny Mag sent me a picture of fucking eyes and asked me, "Are you hard yet?"
Danny,
on-
what the hell? Why didn't you send me these?
I don't see the point in fucking collecting like a bookmark folder on your browser of porn. I don't see a fucking point in that.
Hold on. I'm gonna just pull the image. There we go. Fucking there you go. Stream. Fuck you, Danny.
I
A
can't-
fucking piece of shit.
Danny, why didn't you send me any?
So like, is this a thing a lot of people do?
Fuck,
Collect
man,
porn?
why didn't you?
Well, this is
And, like,
2018,
if
this
so,
is
do
not
you keep it?
1994 This isn't 1994.
Right.
We have the internet.
Correct.
We have 4G LTE.
Depends.
We can view porn at 1080p.
Depends what you mean by
And
collection.
we have 4K porn. We don't need to save shit like this is the 90s.
Okay, so I
Well,
asked one of my
Everything
friends.
needs to be preserved.
Actually, less of ask, but somehow we got into the conversation, and apparently he will like download and just store it.
Your friend
like
is a mongoloid.
shitload of it.
You need to stop associating with
Well,
him.
he's not the only person that did that. Cause I asked a couple more friends, and they all agreed. Like, yeah, it's a normal shit. Yeah, they do all the time.
That's
like-
not. Your
Well,
friends
okay,
are perpetually stuck in 94.
Staz, you cannot use yourself as like the definition of normal here.
It's
But
not. It's
I
not
am asking.
fucking reasonable to download porn when you have an endless supply of it at your fucking fingertips with your phone and your computer.
I mean, all right.
Look in the Discord.
Have you filled No Nut November yet? From the podcast, I don't know if you will last. Here you go, brother. Oh hell yeah!
My God.
Fucking, I hate you guys so much. You know, I get made fun of every time. I think the majority of people say, "Oh, you jerk off to walls." Like, gee.
Hey, Whatever the fuck you're into, that's fine by me. Just don't try and fuck me. Keep your weird ass over there.
I'll be honest, I don't want to get too deep into this, but like a majority of the people I ask say it's weird that I don't look at porn.
Yeah.
So is it?
Yeah.
I'm asking you guys, so it's like bit of a stretch asking. Huh.
No, it's a little bit. It's
just a little
bit.
bit.
It's pretty common.
It is common.
It's out of the ordinary, but it's pretty common for people to look at porn when they jerk off.
Well, I'm asking if it's common not to look at porn. Because now I'm gathering.
Not really.
I used to think it was just like some people do, some people don't. But now I'm getting the impression that everybody does. And this isn't something I bothered researching. I'm just asking people.
Stand up to white bullshit.
Here's my thing. I've said this before. In the Discord. You determine if it's real or fake. All of what I say may or may not be true.
Okay.
I masturbate dry every time.
Can we define dry?
No lotion, no nothing.
Okay.
Not
That's
wet.
why you get blisters on your dick.
That's unhealthy.
I have it every now and then. Skin rips on my dick.
Why? So is there a reason?
Like
It's friction.
Like for not using
Friction and
for
heat
going
will cause
dry.
will
Is
cause
there a
blisters.
reason for going
No.
dry?
No, not really.
It's better to not
having a-
though. You're
having a
designed
bottle of-
to use lubrication.
Having a bottle of
Man, I use a
lube looks
vibrator, so I'm fine.
suspicious.
Well, I mean,
I'm
Everyone
gonna
knows you
I'm very
masturbate,
glad
DA.
you didn't hear what I said. You're actually having
Not
to go
my
back in the
parent.
fucking audio to hear what I said.
no, your parents know you masturbate.
They might, but I don't. I don't
Every
make it
parent
aware
fucking
to them.
knows. It's like a
My-
parent's
Listen.
sixth sense.
It's
I
like
know it.
I don't know. See, DA, honestly, it's like my parents. I've never ever been caught. I always do it in the
But they
dead of
know.
night, but they know.
Well, duh.
I-
Everybody fucking does.
I
There's
know
not a
it,
single-
we-
There's not a single fucking person that can tell you they haven't.
Correct.
I'm fairly confident in saying that I'm pretty sure my dad knows, but I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
sure about my mom.
I would say
Dad's-
that's more
yeah,
reasonable.
Dad's like the first fucking people to know.
But honestly,
Like-
I think if anybody did see the lotion and did get suspicious,
That's why I
it
also
is a
don't
healthy
use-
habit to use lubrication because not only are you moisturizing your penis, how, but you're not fucking ripping the skin off because you weren't designed to rip the skin off your penis.
Fear of looking suspicious is why I also don't use tissues to clean up afterwards.
Wait, what do you use? Excuse what?
I don't know if I want to say this.
It's totally up to you. However, it would make a very interesting conversation.
I just, God, it's weird. Like, this is the one thing I'm like, nope, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say what this is.
I'm
Of
sure we're
all the
all weird. All I'm saying is I'm not trying to egg you on. However,
I-
we've all done like weird shit. We do weird shit.
I wipe my dick off with the inside of my pants and underwear.
It's fucking weird.
I just shove it
Yeah.
back in there and just let it dry.
I mean,
Not even like a washcloth.
that a big
or
deal?
anything.
Nope.
This is
What?
a little nasty.
So hold on, wait.
Because then you got fucking you got dry cum on the inside of your pants.
Well,
like,
not if you
fucking
do
ass.
laundry often. However, here is my next couple questions I have in line with that. So first of all, where does the initial go? All right, get the big
Like
load
well, it just sort of.
in the air. Do you just kind of launch it?
No, I sort of slow down because if I'm going fast, it's gonna launch. But if I start to slow down, it's not gonna come out shooting.
Oh, so you
I'm
just kind of
afraid-
have
I'm
it
afraid-
trickle
you know,
out.
Here's the thing. You have to be afraid because legend tells that if you shoot your cum and it goes up in the air and comes back down into your urethra, you're gonna get pregnant. That's how that works.
What the fuck?
You know,
What?
you never heard that age-old tale?
No.
Well, now you fucking know.
The age-old tale. Who the fuck says that?
You know, Little Red Riding Hood, the three little pigs, nutting into the air, and then
going back into your urethra.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Also, if you nut in the air and it lands back in your dick, you'll get pregnant. And all the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty back together again.
It just became a massive circle jerk onto that egg yolk.
Whoa. What?
Humpty Dumpty.
I mean, where did this go?
Oh,
This
well.
gets so
You
fucking
think
weird.
Humpty Dumpty had a dick?
Yeah,
He was an egg, so
yeah, he definitely had a dick.
If he didn't, how did he was born?
We need to think
My-
about
my
what
question is,
sex
how did
would be
Donkey
like in the
fucking
nursery
dragon?
rhyme world.
we're just gonna glance over the fact
I
that I asked a
mean,
very life
Jack and the Beanstalk. Who do you think the giant rams?
think
I imagine. Hold on,
The
back
Giants
it
just
up.
DA. He's just fucking the
Do the
castle.
giants' loads, are they like the rain?
Yeah.
Oh
Are we
my
putting
God.
like a literal spin on blessing the rains down in Africa? Like, is that literally blessing the rains down in
It's just
Africa?
Zeus just tossing one off from Greece.
Mommy, it's snowing. I'm gonna catch it on my tongue. Oh, it's salty.
You never heard
That's fucking gay.
you never heard the tale that rain is just God's jizz?
No, I have not heard that
I've
tale.
never experienced clear jizz before in all of my time sucking
Oh.
dick.
Okay, neither have I then.
Yeah, same.
I've been sucking dick for 4 years now. I've never experienced clear jizz in my life.
I have.
Well, if
Then
I
you- then
remember,
then you're not getting enough hydration. You should see
I'm
a doctor.
not.
it's funny because I'm not the most educated
I
about
drink
this, but
more
I should
chocolate
be.
than
But I
do
think a lot
water.
of the fluid that comes out of your penis is just fluid, and only a certain amount of it
Well,
is
piss is- well,
actually the
piss is just
ejaculate.
water.
Like,
Well, piss is just nothing but liquid and salt.
yeah, and I think that's a lot what comes out during the load. But some of it, a small percentage, comes out as actual semen.
Well, it depends.
So I guess technically
If
clear
it's really
jizz
wa-
could
if it's
exist.
really watery, then yes. But if it's like sticky and concentrated, then it's just semen.
Yeah.
Because semen's thicker than water.
What's that sound, by the way?
Oh, that's me rubbing a tar pick against my knuckles.
Okay, I was like rubbing what, Staz? Gotcha. I hear that.
That's what it sounds like when I masturbate.
It's all
What
that
are you?
friction.
Is your dick a fucking accordion? Hold on, back it up. Back it
Whips
up.
on his dick
No.
one day, just,
Back it up.
"Whoa."
Sex
No.
in the fairy tale world. There's a guy that has a dick that is an accordion. And we can just imagine that him masturbating is just the accordion going.
Wait, 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 wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that-
wait, wait.
I mean,
Also,
depending on how you-
I was so speaking. Now that we're actually on the topic of an accordion, I saw an accordion in the pawn shop the other day. I was so tempted to fucking buy it.
What
Learn-
the fuck?
learn
You
to-
should have.
I wanted to, but I was like, you know what? I really like this guitar that I really want. So I said, fuck it, bought the guitar instead. I made a poor decision.
What? Where else do you
Hey.
get an accordion besides every music
Jim.
store? Yes, DA?
Danny told me to tell you to check Discord.
Check Discord. He sent me a picture of a wall, but I'm
Check
not
Dit
DA.
Sword.
I'm not DA, Danny. DA is the guy that's into walls. It's not me. It's DA. I swear.
Yup.
Yup. Can you elaborate on that a little more? I know we constantly talk about this, but it's still such a foreign
It was-
concept to me.
I only did it for like the time period it took place in was at the most a month.
Okay.
That's
now
a month more than
explain
it should have happened.
Explain it in extreme detail to the level where you're comfortable
I-
with explaining it.
I've already explained as far as I am comfortable to explain.
All right. Well, okay. I mean, that's pretty much over then. But it wasn't literally just humping the drywall. It was like someone in the wall,
Well, it was
or like the wall was a someone.
The wall
is
had
alive.
tits.
It has a face and it has a vagina.
I think that okay.
No tits. Then,
Well,
then yours
when we're
gay.
having a normal conversation about that, and not laughing our fucking asses off, that makes way more sense. That's not as weird as just humping a hole in the drywall.
I think this humping the fucking drywall is a lot more fucking sane than you imagining a drywall with fucking the face and a vagina.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I-
I'd rather.
Which one of those would you fuck? Let's be clear. Probably the
don't know.
second one.
I'd rather just fuck the wall itself, because that's a little weird.
You're
It's
fucking
easier
weird.
to it's easier to explain. Hey, I just nutted in this fucking. I just nutted in this.
No,
guy's
it's not.
insulation."
Yeah, no, well, kinda.
It's easier to explain. Oh, hey, I just fucked this insulation. I need to go to the doctor and get the tip of my dick looked at. I may
Hey.
have some fiberglass in
I
my dick.
wonder, you know what rattlesnakes sound like when they jack off?
Rattlesnakes don't have dicks.
Say how.
Ow.
Are you
I don't know.
shaking a thing of Tic Tacs?
Nerds. But I don't know. I just
Yeah.
thought of
Close
something.
enough.
That's what makes rattlesnakes so dangerous. You can't tell when they're rattling to warn you or whatever, or if they're having sex nearby.
God.
Yeah, this sounds about right. Just hear rattling. Ah, shit. Jimmy's getting lucky
Oh.
again.
Real quick, I just remembered one quick Smash Brothers related thing I wanted to bring up. I
Oh
swear this
god.
is quick.
I wanted to sectionalize it. Now you ruined it.
It's fine. It'll be real quick. So obviously in Smash you can play as the Mii fighters.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for the Mii fighters in this game because the Switch Mii Maker, you can do so much more than you could on the Wii and Wii U.
Can you give them dicks?
It's just Lorenzo Cabin from Fallout 4.
How is it better, DA?
Look in Discord.
How is that better? That looks like a normal me to me.
You could not make that on the Wii U.
Is that a challenge?
Yes, do it and try. Make it exact copy.
Not an exact copy. Close enough.
DA, fight me in Wii Sports Bowling.
Wii Sports Bowling.
I will destroy your asshole.
Fight me in Wii Music.
Wait, with what?
I don't know.
The bowling ball. Bloop.
Maybe.
Fight
Oops.
me in Wii Music, the game where you have to set your own points.
I've never heard of that game. Is that real? What?
Yes.
Wii music? Wii.
You know, fucking fight me in Wii Golf.
How come I've never
The
heard
one
this?
sport white
Heard
people
of
are supposed to
this?
be good at, but aren't.
How do you play Wii music?
I don't
It's
fucking
like
know.
it's weird. Like it's trying to be a game, a music player, a way to learn music, a whole
They
bunch.
try
of
to
other
be rock
stuff.
band just without the good instruments.
Trying to be a rock band, but
like,
without any of
thing,
that.
Like, it's not a game because you can't lose. Again, once you finish like a challenge or whatever, you set your own points. You set your own score. Like,
What?
Why?
how well do you think you did on this?
I mean, I guess it's a cool concept, but it's also pretty retarded.
Yeah.
This is blatantly retarded.
And also, it doesn't matter, like, because it's weird. Scott the Waz made a video on it. You
I've
should
never
check
heard of it.
out.
Yeah, I guess I gotta check it out now. Wii music.
And I'm surprised you haven't heard of it because it was shown off in possibly the cringiest E3 moment, E3 2008.
I've never
Nintendo's
watched any of E3 before, like ever. I
It
never
is.
cared.
I've never watched the whole
DA,
thing
I
through.
got a better idea, DA. Fight me in that fucking Wii Nerf game that came out.
Oh
Wii
yeah.
Nerf?
Yeah, Wii Nerf. It was a shit. It was fucking cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Wii Nerf was a fucking thing for
Wii
a while.
Nerf?
Yeah,
I
look that
saw
shit up. It was fucking cool.
I
Nerf
think I saw
and
either
Strike.
Game Grumps or Super Mega play it.
I'm watching a video on it.
Yeah, Nerf and Strike. That game was fucking cool.
I can't remember what was it like an on rails shooter game.
It looks like it.
I think. All I know is it came with a gun that hooked onto your fucking Wii controller.
That does look cool as shit. It's just a Nerf FPS game.
The Nerf and Strike bundle with the Nintendo Wii is only $95.
Holy shit, there's an
tempted.
on-rails minigun scene.
I'm fucking tempted. Yeah. Yeah, the big gun.
I actually.
I'm
wanna-
so fucking tempted.
I kinda wanna-
$95.
I guess the only selling point is the fact that you have the gun pointing
I
at the
kinda-
TV.
That was
kinda
literally the
wanna-
only selling point of it. Yeah.
I kind of want to get this.
But no, it looks horrible personally, but like
I mean,
the fact that you
I-
have the thing to shoot at the thing. That's cool, I guess.
it would give me an excuse to boot up the Wii U after Smash comes out.
You should just give your Wii U to me.
No, it's
Just kidding, I
mine
already have a Wii U.
forever.
I mean,
You wouldn't want it anyways. It's the white.
There's no
Wii
more
with
videos
no
on
storage.
this. I don't know. This seems like a pretty standard on-rail shooter. This is a very long minigun sequence that this is playing right here.
Yeah, the minigame or the on-rail sequence was fucking long as shit. It was real annoying.
As far as I remember, isn't the whole game on rails?
I don't think so. Or at least I don't remember. I remember there being different.
I only saw like at most a minute.
I think
of
that's
gameplay
the
before.
beginning of the game before you.
It was
The
like
blaster
VR
itself.
before VR was a thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what the Wii was. Oh, actually, so they're so everybody knows about the Virtual Boy. Nintendo,
Yes.
probably maybe Nintendo's second biggest mistake. And
After closing the Miiverse.
no, that's not their number one mistake. Their
I
number
feel like
one
that was the
mistake
opposite of mistake.
Their number one mistake was huge. You want to hear about the number one mistake or the Virtual Boy thing?
Nah, I'm good. I think we could just stop talking altogether.
Just be quiet for the next 35 minutes.
Let's start. Which is the better story, DA?
It depends on.
Right, you know,
I don't
you
know.
figure
I
that out. I'm
find
gonna grab a water. I can still hear you, by the way.
I find all of this stuff interesting, but I don't know how interesting it is to other people.
I mean, just list it off. I don't know.
All right. I guess I'll tell both. How about that? I'll just tell both. I'll start with the Virtual Boy thing. So, Nintendo made the Virtual Boy, and boy, did it suck. You know, red and black graphics gave people headaches and seizures
Why red and black?
because the Game Boy was green, so they figured they could get away with it.
Boy, you were just asking for lawsuits.
Yep. So it had no strap. It's a VR headset with no strap, so you have to play it on the stand or like lie on your back and have it rest on your face.
And if you look even slightly to the left, it's gonna.
Yeah, and so Virtual Boy sucked. Some of the games were pretty good, but they were on the Virtual Boy, so
Big oof.
And recently, someone came out and said that they were working on a virtual headset that was not the Virtual Boy for Nintendo, and it was going to be called like the Supervisor, and it would have had full color backlit, and it would have been an accessory for the Super Nintendo. It would have had like I don't know if it would have had motion controls or whatever, but the guy who talked about this compared it to like it's like the HTC Vive that's out now, except in the 90s. And
would it have been as good?
Probably not, but it would have been amazing to see. But Nintendo turned it down because they thought they could get sued for people bumping into things because they can't see what's going on while they have the headset on. And I think he also pitched it to like Hasbro, and they said the same thing. And then Nintendo went with the Virtual Boy.
That's just insult to injury right there.
Yep.
What I want to see is a Game Boy horror.
And because like
I want to see a working Game Boy horror.
like that is interesting to think about, because what would VR be like now?
Chase,
if
what are you
we had
typing in
that-
Discord?
Wait, what?
You were
It's just
typing.
yeah, it keeps saying you're typing in the chat.
Oh shit! I might have been hitting the mute button
Oh,
whenever I like make a sound that nobody needs to hear.
So
it's FAP.
It's just like a single fap every couple seconds.
A single
Up
fap.
down. Up
This is
down.
how this is how
Up,
you
down.
get around no nut.
Up down. Up down.
Well, in all actuality, you can get around no nut. You can get around no nut November if you blue ball yourself entirely.
Continue with what you were saying, DA.
where was I? What was my point?
Virtual Boy and like where we would be now if we had it
Oh
back
yeah.
then.
So like Facebook, who owns Oculus and everything, they said that they are about like 10 years of like technology away from perfecting VR. Imagine
That's
what
marketing
VR would
bullshit.
have been like now if that came out in the 90s. Just imagine, because that didn't happen.
Well, okay, so like,
I like to imagine Facebook says a lot of shit, but they're still selling your info to fucking people. So
Yep.
their word is about as trustworthy as child molesters.
well, let's
You
back it
wanna
up for a
hear-
second. Like before we change topics, 'cause I'm sure the next thing DA is gonna say is gonna totally switch it. But like, so like, I can think of the biggest reason that VR is popular is because of YouTube. I can't think of any other reason
Yeah,
I can.
people want VR. Like, I understand what you're saying, right? But like, when you get that like $600 or whatever it was, I know it's a really expensive price
The
tag.
one that I found a good cheap one by being made by Microsoft. It's only like it's still a bit pricey, but it's
oh
like
boy, it's gonna update every 2 seconds.
like $400. It's way cheaper.
But like, would you be willing to drop that kind of money
I might
on
because I
something
might,
that you knew
motion sick very
nothing
easily.
about,
I
especially
might be
back
getting it
then?
for Christmas. I might be getting that for Christmas.
Well, yeah, but that's only because you know about it. Like, let's say
Yeah.
because especially back then,
actually,
there was no way of showing what a game was like. So why would you have any incentive to spend that much money on this
could-
newfangled
show
virtual
game-
reality?
you can show gameplay in commercials in the 90s.
I don't know. I feel like that shit would just is too far behind to advertise it. So I feel
Isn't
like
most of
even
'90s cartoon, like '90s video game ads, just a kid sticking them up while playing like something that even resembled the game off screen.
then, yeah, I feel like back then VR wouldn't take off, and it might
And
have even hurt it.
And it didn't, because even Sega, they made their own VR headset for the Genesis,
Ew.
but it was heavy. It came with a little plastic clip, so it can hold it up. You just attach it to your shoulder, and it just holds it up.
It just sits there.
It's just a little plastic tube that holds it up.
I just imagine someone getting extremely motion sick while playing a game, and that thing just makes them fall head first to the fucking floor.
Mhm.
They get so motion sick they pass out.
So, do you want
Second
to hear
thing.
Nintendo's biggest mistake was?
The biggest, so like
Go on.
bigger than the Virtual Boy.
Yes,
I would love to hear it.
the PlayStation was going to be an accessory or a new system for the Super Nintendo.
What?
Sony and not Microsoft, Nintendo made a deal where they were going to make a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo. And so Nintendo, not having full faith in CDs and still thinking cartridges are still the future, they had Sony take complete control of the peripheral, and they were working on a prototype, and they finished the prototype and they showed it off. The very next day, Nintendo announced their partnership with competitor to Sony, Philips CDI. They made the deal with Philips to develop games for the CDI, and broke the deal with Sony. And they had already made a prototype, and the prototype you can find at some conventions. They'll have it, you can see it. But so they dropped the deal with Sony, and Sony, using the knowledge they learned from Nintendo, made the PlayStation, and Nintendo created their biggest rival.
That's some really big management fuck up right there.
Yeah.
That's something we should probably remove you from office. Fucking dunce move.
I think that's more of a like Hitman kind of thing.
Like, you're a fucking dunce. Get the hell out of here. You clearly don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Mhm.
That's pretty horrible though. Although when you think about it, maybe it's good.
Yeah.
'Cause now,
It
because
depends.
since you have
We'd still be
Nintendo
putting
and
fucking
Sony
cartridges
fighting,
into games if we didn't fucking have Sony.
Yeah, I mean, like, there you go. We have two different companies innovating different things, and yet still competing to be better than one another. So it's kind of like good for us. And
But who knows? Maybe Sony would have left the deal with Nintendo and eventually made their own system. But who knows?
probably this sounds about right. I think
We'll
that's
never
what
know for
Epic
sure.
Games was accused of doing when they that Fortnite, PUBG lawsuit. Like Epic Games, since they owned Unreal Engine, helped PUBG Corporation make their game, and then they made a battle royale using the knowledge they learned from helping make PUBG, and then it became a lawsuit.
The funny thing is Epic owns the fucking engine, so they could just
Yeah,
taken the
this is so
license away
fucking
from.
funny.
They could have taken the license away at any time. Bitch, your game is pretty much fucking done at this point.
We
You can't-
own your
you-
game, by the way.
The funny thing is, it wouldn't have fucking mattered because PUBG is still an unoptimized piece of actual garbage.
Totally agreed, but let's not get in the circle jerk bandwagon of PUBG hate right now. Let's keep on topic, more or less.
Unless they started developing their own engine before they did the lawsuit in case
I mean,
you know.
that would have been the smarter thing to do. That way they would
How about the smarter thing would be to optimize your fucking game?
Either that or go to the fucking Skyrim engine. You'll just be able to fly across the fucking map.
Probably would have been better optimized if they did that. Honestly.
Hop in a car and you can ride up a fucking mountain.
All right, we got a segue. New topic.
Let's see.
Paige, why do you suck dick?
Fuck you.
I was gonna say Ninja gets absolutely fucking destroyed at TwitchCon in a roast thing.
I've never seen this. I don't care about Ninja anymore.
Yeah,
Lost
yeah,
my
I
interest.
don't give a shit. I only saw it on Twitter because I follow Twitch on Twitter,
Oh,
and they put like a moment of it, like a clip of it.
So guys, listen. I'd like to shout out a website, edgemu.net, because of Emu Paradise get taking down all its ROMs. People don't have a place to get ROMs. So here's a website.
Is this the site that looks like it's gonna give me malware?
Yep, it might.
I'm not risking that. But anyway, back to
I
what I was
don't
saying.
know.
Edge
But in
emulation
case-
sounds like a masturbation technique.
Oh my god.
If it is virus, I said this in the Discord. I'm taking you all down with me.
But anyway, like I was saying, it's actually pretty funny. But this guy, it was like a roasting they were having. They were roasting Tim the Tatman.
Of
later
course.
that day or some shit. Yeah, it was the thing at TwitchCon, and it was like it's wonderful to see all these fans out here, and it's funny, Blevins, that you're up here because all your fans are outside due to the age restrictions. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. He just
Yeah.
bodied the shit out of Ninja with that.
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's pretty
It
good.
was
I like
fucking
that.
Funny.
By the way, it's 3:20 in the morning.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I haven't even looked at the clock. 2:20.
This is by
We have
now.
2:22.
By now, normally the podcast would have been over for like an hour, and I would have started going to bed.
I think it's about 2 hours when we end it, if I remember.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
How-
Let me check the YouTube channel. How long is the podcast?
How long have we been going for?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh wow, we've been going.
Second and a half was
actually,
1 hour 40, and the second official podcast was 2 hours, and the first official podcast was 2:22. So like
We've
we're
been
on usual
going.
time.
We've been going for less amount of time than I expected.
I think this is the standard, about 2 hours, 20ish minutes.
I thought like an hour ago we were at 2 hours.
Do we have any more topics in your notes? I mean,
Yeah, but
well, I mean, if you want to keep going, we can
not
keep going.
much-
I have no
there's not
incentive to
much
stop.
to it. Just some random stuff. I have a note in here of
Let's empty it.
how much Aaron from Game Grumps sucks at video games.
I don't think that's much of a topic.
I had a specific video in mind when I wrote that down. Hang on.
You should find it.
I got
Send it to me.
It's long, but it has timestamps at the beginning of the video.
Or maybe then I think you should navigate it then.
Hang on, I'll
You got anything Staz, by the way? Well,
I got the only other things that on my list are like somewhat political bullshit.
Maybe we shouldn't
Mostly
get into that.
Okay.
it's
I put
one of the,
my.
although
my
one of the
share
things
screen
on here is related to me being trans and shit, which is actually pretty funny that people are upset about what is actually on this fucking list.
I'm not sure if I don't know when we want to get into like deep conversations about that sort of thing. I don't know what you think about it.
I have my share screen on.
All right.
So I remember one time, Agent, just real quick before we get into this. I was watching one of your streams that I mentioned how infuriating it is when like they miss something in a game or whatever, and like how much it sucks to watch them really suck at a game.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you said that you just watch Game Grumps be like something because they suck at the game or something like that.
Yeah, because it's funny.
It's funny. But
It's
here's
no
my
use.
problem. But here's my problem. Aaron on his own channel has a show called Sequelitis where he makes videos critiquing games for not being good, you know, and some people who don't know about Game Grumps or don't really watch that much Game Grumps or don't know about the game will just assume that he's right about this stuff, and but not realizing he doesn't know how to play the game right. Like, so big example.
So it's giving them like a bad rap for no reason. I see what you mean though.
Yeah. A Link to the Past versus Ocarina of Time sequelitis. Aaron's made it
This is
very
2 hours and
apparent.
40 minutes long. Jesus.
I know. This is a compilation of this is how you don't play Ocarina of Time, and it's just probably throughout the entire series, there are a series of Ocarina of Time, all the moments, the key moments of Aaron doing something wrong. Like, I can think of, well, we'll see. So
what are we playing, Dan?
The timestamps. So,
Oh wow, that's nice.
let's
It's like the worst one. You know what the worst one is?
well, I haven't watched this whole thing, but I'm gonna go to here.
Worst one, you know.
So, I have to sort of skip it.
So this is the Goron City.
Oh, hey.
These are the worst.
Oh, I've heard of these guys.
These are the worst, most unlikable fuckers in the entire game.
Really?
Yeah,
They
because
look kind of cute.
because they
It's pretty
eat
loud, DA.
rocks, right? So this guy will tell you, right? So the whole thing about
There you
these guys is that
Oh, they're cute.
they eat rocks.
Okay.
There's the temple, the Goron temple, is blocked off by a big rock, and they can't eat. They're starving because all the best rocks are in that place, but their entire fucking city is made of rocks.
Village from persecution or giving Gorons rocks? There's rocks everywhere!
That's just a misunderstanding.
But this happens so many times where like the worst is when like he skips through dialogue because he's like, oh, I've already played this game before, and then he does the exact opposite thing it told him to do. Because he didn't read it. He didn't know what to do. He's like, what do? I don't know what to do. And he complains about how Navi is so annoying. Like, hey, listen, you gotta do this. And it's like, but you don't know what you're doing. You are the reason Navi exists in this game, is to tell you what to do if you're confused. So anyways.
It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the redstone.
Let me see. Let me skip ahead to
On the good part.
the main. You might have seen it because it was in a Game Grumps compilation I sent you.
Possibly.
Wait, did I already go past it? No, wait. No, I did. What? Oh wait, I think this is probably it.
I remember it was really bad, and there's a part in Skyward Sword where it's literally just like this crystal that you have to hit to open a door.
Oh my god.
And it's
This is
just hidden.
Oh.
It's just like underneath a bridge or something, and it's like
Yes,
there's
this
no
is it.
clue, there's no like
Hey.
sense that it's hidden.
Nice sack.
So
Put
pay
it next
attention to what they're saying.
And then, but put the nuts first, and
Yeah.
then the sack.
Then I cannot stress that enough.
It's very important.
Ooh, it's time for next time on Game Grumps.
So they're making jokes, bomb bag. They're making bomb bag jokes. You know,
Okay.
they're making jokes about the bomb bag because
Yeah.
like nut sack. So keep that in mind. cut to here.
What if Fiona Apple had a child and it
He
was
goes here.
Apple? Yeah. I would fucking
This is
adore
not long. This is like very soon after he just got the bomb bag, and he goes over here.
Fuck, I gotta throw bombs
To,
in this motherfucker's eyes.
Oh
I mean,
wait,
she
I
doesn't
may
have
have
a child,
already.
she could just have an
Okay,
apple.
so he goes over here,
And it would just
And
be
she
Apple.
and
Yep.
he sees the wall. He doesn't think he has the bomb bag.
Yes. Yes. This is what I love so much. When they forget, they get so sidetracked by some stupid shit they're talking about that they
So-
totally forget that they have it.
And then
I've seen this
Bang.
happen so many
I don't
times.
know the exact moment. Oh wait, I already passed. Okay, so
Ah, shit.
Whoopsie poops.
it's around here.
Did you accomplish your goal in this castle or whatever it's called?
Yeah, but no.
Level dungeon?
I have to throw bombs into that skeleton Dodongo's face. But I don't have bombs up there.
What about? Oh, can you put them in your bag?
I don't have a bomb bag yet.
What do you mean you got a bomb bag? Aaron, did you seriously like forget that happened?
I don't know how I fucking zoned out.
We were making bomb bag jokes.
Oh shit!
Oh
the
my
nutsack
God.
thing.
Yeah.
That's because I was fucking concentrating on the joke and not the. It's your fault.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
take the blame. I'll take the hit on this one.
It's your fault, not mine.
I'm glad we fucking talked about that out loud, because otherwise I'd be like,
Honestly,
what the
I
fuck,
love
what are
it
you
when
doing
this
right now?
happens.
I would too if like, you know, sequelitis. And because maybe I'm just looking at sequelitis the wrong way. Like
No, I
I
mean that's
should
just
be-
perfectly legitimate.
like I should be looking at it like in the same way you look at like when they suck at games and Game Grumps, that it's funny because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But I don't. I see it. I look at it in the same way I look at other videos talk about game design and stuff. So it frustrates me when he's
I mean, is it aimed at being really serious? And does it
yes,
cover those
I
topics?
believe so. Yes. I mean, he's making jokes in the video, but I believe you're meant to take what he's saying seriously.
I mean, I guess in that case, would his skill affect how the game is, or how the game is portrayed? Say if the answer is yes, it's a problem, but if it's not,
He says that all of the enemies in the game just have you wait. You have to wait for it to attack. But he doesn't know about like using Deku Nuts to stun enemies so you can attack them. And there's one moment where he shows it compares someone who knows what they're doing playing the game and Aaron playing the game. It's one room with one enemy. It took the one guy 12 seconds to beat the enemy. It took Aaron like 2 minutes.
I mean, that's perfectly legitimate. You don't want a review to be misinformed. That's really bad.
So, like, he even like later said Dan asks what Deku Nuts are for, and he says they're pretty useless.
That's about right. You got anything to say? 2 cents, Staz? 3 cents, 4 cents?
No.
Nope. You zoning
I
out
was
back
looking
there?
at Elon Musk's Twitter right now.
Yeah,
So,
you're not part of this right now.
And
I'm
it's
sorry.
really,
I'm sorry. I'm so fucking captivated at just the shit post he's putting out right now.
I mean, we're having the conversation. I don't know if this is something you care about.
So, But yeah, like it frustrates me when I see him talking shit on a game, but he doesn't know what he's doing. Either he's not paying attention or he forgot something. Or he intentionally skipped it because he doesn't want to be told what to do, which sure, I can understand that. But you have to learn how to play the game.
I mean, like, personally, like, if a Game Grumps calls a game bad, I'm probably not going to think that game is bad. Right? That's
Well,
kind of like,
yeah,
if they suck at something and complain about it,
But
I'll find it funny because they don't know. And they'll eventually find out by someone telling them, and they'll feel stupid, which is funnier.
But some people do, like, some people might, like, believe in them. Like, they haven't played a lot of the games that they play. So, like, they're just taking their word for the stuff, stuff in the game, the quality of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't worry about that too much.
But it's like, it frustrates me so much.
I get what you're saying, though, yeah. I feel like that's not something that should be, like, really, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
But yeah, but like, you said before I showed this, you find it funny, and you gave the example of Sonic 06. It's no use.
Yep.
Thing, but that's Sonic 06 is one of the most broken games.
I was just making fun of the fact that it took him that long.
Yeah.
By the way, Sonic 06 definitely my favorite Game Grumps series. Just want to say right now.
Out of the ones you've watched.
Oh, true. Very true. Very, very true.
Because you need to watch their other longest series, Pokemon Fire Red and Mario Maker.
I've watched a bunch of Mario Maker is like, it's less of a series. I feel like it's just kind of evolved. It's
like a series of one-offs.
It's more like they're there, right? So they are playing Mario Maker, but it's mostly focused on them talking than it is them playing. Honestly, that's what it comes off to me. And when shit goes wrong, it just turns into like Aaron screaming.
I was gonna say, like,
30 years
Ross's
experience and
level.
jacking off. Yeah, that just makes it better.
Look at my resume.
Fucking loved it.
God, my favorite is Battle Kid. The Battle Kid playthrough.
Which one was it? Refresh me.
Alright, here you go. Alright, I'm not gonna show you this whole thing.
Yo, okay, no, I remember this now. Yeah.
In a rock world, I didn't even try. We're only a third of the way through the episode.
Oh, okay, I'm good.
All right. This
They had like a big animation project on this.
Real.
Yeah, they had a collab thing. They got a bunch of Game Grumps animators, bunch of good people on YouTube do Game Grumps animations, do a whole thing.
I want to test something. Since we're towards the end, I don't think this matters too much. I just want to test audio.
People on YouTube do Game.
Yeah, there's like an echo. That's stupid. All right. Is that all the topics we got? I mean, I don't know. All like the main topics we want to talk about. I don't know. Staz, I don't know. I understand what you're saying if you want to get like to more deep topics. I don't know if this is the time or place right now.
Dog, I'm gonna be real with you. I just want to go the fuck to bed.
Yeah.
I'm like dog fucking tired.
DA, what are you feeling?
I have a note of it's a quick thing, and like well, it might be quick, I don't know, but so this has happened a couple times before where I get where the conversation in the Discord somehow goes down to this, where for whatever reason, so like pretty much the only Nintendo game that Rapnock plays is Pokemon.
Oh boy, it's about Rapnock. Yep, okay.
And at some time I was just talking about new Pokemon games and the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee coming out this month, and next year there's going to be a brand new Pokemon game, and he was upset that the new Pokemon game is on the Switch and not on the 3DS.
I mean, that sounds like Rabnock to me.
So I'm like,
It's definitely plausible.
why? That's so stupid. Why? Why put it on the dying older system when you could put it on the HD new brand new system that
Because
everyone's
it's
buying?
Rabnock. It's
And
Rabnock.
his answer is even stupider. But the previous ones were on the 3DS.
I love Rabnock. He's basically...
By that logic, games would still be releasing on the Atari 2600.
To me, Rabnock is like a Frost that is not a dick. And now let's be clear.
Frost was smart.
Frost was intelligent, and
Frost was smart.
he didn't
Rabnock's
put a lot of
fucking retarded.
emotion into it. But
Rabnock's
when he
fucking
did, he was a
retarded.
dick. Rabnock does have his
Hey,
moments,
Rapnock,
and I love him.
If you're watching this,
You're fucking
fuck
retarded.
you. No, I'm kidding.
I love Rabnock so much.
I think he's fine, but he's an idiot.
That's what makes him so great.
And God, I think I did start to understand fully what he meant. It still doesn't make any sense though. When he said the previous games, he meant Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because those came out after the Switch came out, and it was on the 3DS. So he probably assumed, oh, okay, Pokemon's gonna stay on the 3DS. But that's an updated version of the previous game.
Well, hold on, Dave. So here, I just want to real quick throw this out there. I don't know how accurate this is. This is just me thinking based off kind of logic I know based off these sort of things. But I think you and I both know everyone has a 3DS at this point, right? You call it a dying platform, but that's just sales are dying because everyone has one.
Well, hardware sales are starting to slow down.
Correct.
Software sales are still going up. But the reason I say it's dying is not because people aren't buying it. It's because games are not being made for it anymore.
Right.
They're starting to slow down.
And that
I can
brings
understand.
back the whole incentive is that if everyone has it, so we have a Switch and we have a 3DS, right? We sell the same game on both devices. What's probably going to sell more copies is going to be the 3DS version because more people at this very moment have that. And although yes, I understand this, which is better, right? I don't know. I'm imagining it is cheaper to develop a game on a system that's more widely known throughout the industry to make games for, right? Because this is something people are more familiar with, so it'd probably be cheaper and easier and quicker to make relative to a game on a Switch.
It's like selling last gen or games for last gen consoles and new gen consoles. You're boosting sales on both ends. Because there's going to be people that have the last gen console and people are going to have the new gen console.
I feel like Staz's argument makes sense in a little bit. Doesn't totally relevant.
It's
Staz.
like 2K it's like 2K selling the old like WWE 2K15 for the fucking the 360 and the Xbox One. When I think it was 17 that they did that, and it boosted sales on people who couldn't afford the new.
They're still releasing Just Dance games on the Wii. That's the only games that the Wii is getting.
Only games the Wii is good for nowadays. But like I was saying, I imagine it's just easier, cheaper, and more profitable to do that. So I mean, Rabnock's argument, although probably based in stupidity, does to an extent, in my mind, make sense. Although I'm ready to be proven wrong.
Danny just told me Just Dance 2019 is on the 360, which makes sense because of the Kinect. Anyways, so,
It's 7 a.m. for Rabnock? That means he would wake up. Danny. Actually, what time? I wonder, Nocturnal City might possibly be up for this podcast.
It's
4 or 5 hours.
Roughly 9:42 a.m. for Danny.
What do you think it is for Rabnock 2.0? What if I at Rapknock 2.0? What do you like? I don't see him online, so I'm assuming either he hasn't gotten up yet
He's
or
like
he's
4 or 5 hours ahead of us, so it's like 7, 8.
yeah, he's probably not up yet.
But as far as I know, based on what Nintendo has said in investor meetings and stuff, the only reason they're keeping the 3DS alive is because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper to get a 3DS than it is to get a Switch.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
and
So
everyone
that's
has
the
it.
only reason they're still supporting it. And they might support it for years and years after the Switch
I really hope they
came
do.
out. But support does not mean amazing games.
I think ultimately the 3DS will always trump the Switch in just overall sales.
I
The amount
don't
of use.
know about that.
It's just, I don't know, man. The Switch is just so much more expensive. Most
Well,
people could probably afford a 3DS nowadays. It's dirt cheap. Relative.
But here's the thing. With the Switch, you know you're getting better games.
Less
and-
games, though. That's another
Less
thing,
games,
too.
though.
Less games.
Yeah, but the Switch has only been out for a year and a half.
And that's why it's not good. Compared to, like,
But the
the
3DS
sales.
is
Yeah,
dying
What
down.
hold on.
It's-
The Switch has like 4 major titles, and that's Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, Dark Souls, and what the fuck's the other one?
Smash.
Not sure.
Smash. Yeah.
Smash is coming out.
Actually,
Smash. No, there's a 5th one. What the fuck is it?
the top
There's
3
another one.
best-selling Switch games are Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Breath of the Wild, I think.
There's another fucking one. Where is it?
Are you thinking Mario Kart?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. There's another one that I
There's a
saw
ton of
on Twitter a
big
while
games.
ago.
I don't know what you're those aren't the only big games. There are tons of them.
But what I'm saying is that they're less. And more expensive.
Yes, there are less in the same way when the
Oh,
PS4
Diablo 3.
launched, it had less than the PS3.
Wait, why the fuck are they
Yeah.
putting Diablo 3 on the Switch?
Well, that's
the
what I'm
dumbest-
saying,
that's
DA,
the
is
dumbest
that at the
fucking idea
moment,
in
the
existence.
3DS
Because
is
it's
just more
portable,
profitable.
and it's for multiple people can play. More people can play your game if it's on more
Mario
systems.
Tennis?
Like the thing is, putting Diablo on another on console, on like actual like sit on desk consoles was a far enough stretch, but on fucking Switches, that's a leap. That's a leap out of your fucking boundary. Because Diablo is such a PC based game.
I mean,
I wouldn't
people are
know.
buying it, Staz. Imagine playing your favorite game on the PC anywhere you want to go. That's the selling point, by the way.
You do know laptops are a thing, right?
Yeah, but they're
It's a
harder.
little. It's a little harder. I mean, have you seen the size of a Switch compared to a laptop? It's a little different.
Hang on. I was gonna look up the best-selling Nintendo Switch games.
It's literally gonna be the only 5 fucking titles for the game, or for the fucking console.
Let's see. I know there was a specific way. Here we go. November 2018 update.
Finding a DA.
I'm not surprised they put fucking Stardew Valley on the Switch. I'm not surprised at that at all.
That's actually pretty good.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stardew Valley's pretty fucking boring.
I mean, I guess it
I-
depends
I
on who
love-
you are.
I love it.
I've put around 100 hours into that fucking game, and God, it's awful if you don't have
My
someone
problem was
to.
that I played it.
to play it
There was
with.
a good month where I played it a lot, and then I stopped playing it for a bit. And when I came back, I had no idea what I was doing.
It's one of those games.
Yeah, it's one of those games. It's a farming game, so there's not much you can really do. It's kind of like a modern Harvest Moon, but not as good. So Harvest Moon was fucking amazing.
I totally agree. I still play that game.
So it's taking a while to find.
Is it not as good as Harvest Moon?
It's
I've never played Stardew Valley, to be clear.
Stardew Valley is a really fucking amazing game. I love it to death. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But it gets fucking boring after a while. It's like Skyrim. It's like Skyrim. Once you do everything, there's not much you can do because you already know what the fuck you're doing.
Gotcha.
It's one of those games where it's like if you get it down, it's like then it just stops being fun.
It's taking you a while to find that thing, DA.
I know. I'm trying to find the.
He's gonna go through all. He's gonna scroll past his porn.
Agent nudes. Hey, we're 250 right now. Like we're gonna be going past the 3-hour mark pretty soon here.
I can't find this. I don't
Fucking
know why.
hell.
I know this is probably the longest podcast we've had,
Oh, wait.
and it's getting really
Okay.
early, so we're
We
all
still gotta
dead
cut out the
tired.
fucking copyrighted bullshit parts.
All right.
I'm not editing this at all. I'm just gonna upload it and remove what I can.
Okay, so.
Remove what I have to. Oh, there you go. That's a good image. Thanks for finding that. Oh wow, Mario did have more sales than Breath of the Wild. Not that many though. Splatoon 2 is way less.
Splatoon 2 is fucking boring. They actually speedran one of the Splatoon games at fucking SGDQ 26 or in 2017. Oh my god.
How do you speed run Splatoon?
I have no fucking idea. It's so fucking boring.
It's a match-based multiplayer. How do you speed run
There's a
that?
single player mode, you dingus.
Oh, really? I never thought about that. I've never played it.
Speedrun. And oh my god, it's so boring.
I imagine.
Nothing interesting. You literally just go through the game with nothing interesting happening.
Also, here's this.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
So, the Nintendo Switch just surpassed the GameCube.
So just imagine if Nintendo actually made a fucking like a redo of the fucking GameCube.
Is that
like Sony's doing?
118 million for the Game Boy? I actually should pull this up on the stream. What am I doing?
Yes. That's 118 million units for the
There
Game
you
Boy,
go.
but that's also
portable
counting
stuff.
the classic Game Boy and the Game Boy
Cheap
Color.
portable
combined.
stuff sells more. Look, Nintendo 3DS, 73.53
The
million
next
units.
record to break would be the Nintendo 64 at 32.93 million.
It kind of just proves that like handheld consoles will always sell more. Like look at the Nintendo DS, 154 million units sold.
Well, the DS also broke really easily. You drop
That
it
is
the
very
wrong way,
true.
and it's fucked up forever.
See,
You gotta
for
go buy a new one.
Nintendo, that's called a feature.
Interesting how they show the white Wii U for this one, which probably sold the least out of the two.
Well, of course, you don't want to buy anything that's white. You know, hurt your eyes looking at it.
Because I
It
have
does
a
look
white
ugly.
Wii U.
It does look really ugly.
I deeply regret getting a white Wii U because it has no internal storage. like barely any. All it can fit on there is Smash, and that's it.
That's all you need, brother. Ugh.
That's all I need right now. And then Smash Ultimate
Yeah.
comes out, and I will never touch my Wii U again. But yeah, I feel like eventually, because Nintendo does plan to support the Switch for longer than most consoles, so I
That
think
makes
there
sense.
might be a point where 3DS slows down to a halt, and the Switch eventually passes it.
I give the Switch fucking 4 years, and then Nintendo's gonna come out with another thing.
I don't know.
I would
I give
not
it
be
4 years.
surprised. I would not be surprised if they
So
release
hold
like
up. So before we go past that, so what would they make? What is like better than a Switch?
Switch
I'd
Pro.
say just redo the fucking GameCube.
You know what they did? You know what they did with the 3DS?
What
Just
they
made
do
a new
with
fucking
the
one.
2DS.
They did.
They did 2DS, which
they
was
did
fucking stupid.
They did the 3DS, then the 3DS XL, then
Right,
the
but
the
that's
new
not a new
3DS XL.
product. So that doesn't mean
Then-
they'll remove Nintendo Switch support. They just change
No. That's what I'm
device.
saying. I'm saying at some point they're going. I wouldn't be surprised if they did what they did with the 3DS. The 3DS, they did the XL, the new XL, the 2DS, just simply new 3DS.
See, what I'm thinking of is like breakthroughs, though. Like,
The new
what
3DS,
is better than a Switch?
The new 2DS XL.
I don't think we can go past a Switch, man. It's like the ultimate compromise that we have between like portability and the console ability. You know what I'm saying?
I think they might try and do something like what they did with the Wii and Wii U, but that's a risky move. Look where that got them.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
The
The Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch is like a better Wii U, regardless.
Yeah, I'm saying they do Wii to Wii U.
Well, how would they do that? What would they do to a Switch?
I don't know.
I can't think of any improvements, man.
Updated graphics, maybe make it either smaller or bigger, depending.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think other than like an upgrade, I'm talking big changes, though, right? That's what I'm thinking. A whole new
Nintendo making
console.
big changes. Chase your way out of your fucking league on this one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look at this.
You can.
NES, N64, Game Boy Advanced, Wii, Wii U, they made the Switch. You telling me they're not creative? Way more creative than like the Xbox One X, One Xbox or something. Jesus Christ, the amount of boxes and X's.
Listen, Microsoft is not the ideal fucking company you want to base your opinions off of.
Correct, but PlayStation is no different. Sony hasn't changed at all. It's still called a PlayStation. And there's nothing changed there either. It's the same exact console.
Because it works. It's proven to work.
Well, what I'm saying is like essentially the Switch is like better because it's portable with relatively the same power. But you can do it anywhere. That's why I'm saying like what can you upgrade from that?
Here's one thing that Nintendo has, and that is recognizability.
Correct.
So, because when the PSP and the PS Vita came out, people were like, "Oh, this is the death of the 3DS. Goodbye, Nintendo." But it wasn't. The 3DS kept going, and it definitely surpassed both of those portable systems.
I own a PSP, by the way. It's ass.
I have one.
The PSP for its time was amazing.
I know, but the game cartridge, the discs, it's the reason it died.
Sony made a huge mistake with the PS Vita, based on what I've heard.
What's different with the PS Vita? What's the bad about it?
You have to use specific like micro SD cards only made by Sony. No other ones will work, and they are overpriced. And like to get a 64 gigabyte one, you had to import it from Japan, and it was already like $300 or like $200 or something like that.
Good lord.
Plus, exporting in Japan is way, like, you think it's fucking overpriced just by that? You'd be fucking surprised.
Probably not actually, but still.
Actually, you'd be surprised. Exporting in Japan is fucking retarded.
What I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised because you just warned me.
But, yeah. I don't know what else we could talk about.
I don't know. I'm still hung up about thinking, like, what's better than the Nintendo Switch? I can't think. I guess maybe a PC that's portable, but, like, how do you make that? Like, I'm not talking fucking laptop.
You do know that mini laptops do exist. They just shit when they were first produced.
Gaming laptops are still, like, mediocre now.
No, I mean, like,
still way bigger than Switches.
No. Shut the fuck up for 5 fucking seconds. I mean, like, mini laptops. Hold on, let me
I've seen 3DS style computers, like actual like 3DS size.
Where is it? I mean, computers that are smaller than you would actually fucking believe.
And they work.
They work.
They probably don't play games, but they work.
Not really, because the one I had was made in early 2000s, so.
Are you thinking of the Raspberry Pi or something?
Yeah,
better?
that's like what comes to mind. It's like a
I gotta
Raspberry
find
Pi.
it. I gotta fucking find it.
Or the God, I can't remember what it's called. The 3DS style like clamshell laptop thing, which looks pretty cool.
No, it was a little bit. It was maybe, I don't know. It was about the size of a 3DS, but a little bit larger, and it had like Windows XP on it or some shit, and it ran like shit. That's just the hardware was absolute dog ass. Because whoever, I think it was Dell that made those fuckers, and Dell cannot put a PC together to save their fucking existence. So
I
See,
would
here's how I'm
know,
here's
not a
how I'm
PC
thinking this.
gamer.
I'm thinking about this straight here.
if you can get a working like actual laptop that's worth a shit, you could
I
make.
feel like we're in a
stupid
different
amounts of
conversation
money.
now, actually. I don't think this is relevant. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about. I don't know much about PC gaming. Like, I don't know when
You
I
literally
look at,
own a PC. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
when I look at specs, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh,
I do.
I have
it doesn't take
no
much to get a
clue.
general idea, DA.
I'm,
You just gotta
I'm
learn a
so
little bit.
confused.
You can
every
You
time
can laugh
anyone
at people
talks
for their
about-
shitty parts. That's what I do.
I don't know anything. I'm like,
Just know that if you're running parts from 2010 and below, your computer is just basically a fucking potato at this point. That's not me being an asshole. That's actually true.
A little bit of both, probably.
my
Yeah, maybe.
according to the Steam VR test thing, my computer could run VR. It just needs a better graphics card.
Well, it depends. What do you have?
I don't know. Again, I'm not-
I think DA's at the point where he knows absolutely nothing about computers, like literally.
I think I've actually lost information.
I mean, I could probably tell you if I had a picture of the inside of your computer.
It's not hard to check. I don't think we need to go through tech support help on a podcast, though.
Yeah. So what do you? It's 4 a.m.
We've been going for 3 hours and 2 minutes.
I think we should probably end it.
I'm inclined to agree.
I don't.
You're still screen sharing, by the way.
I know.
Don't go on Pornhub just yet.
I feel like this is one of the podcasts that drones on for so long, nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah. No one.
Nobody watches this podcast anyway.
So we can do whatever
Your
we
fan base
want.
has the attention span of a fucking squirrel.
Not even YouTube's demonetization bots are gonna watch this whole thing.
Very true. Very fucking true. This is the best part. We don't have to give a fuck.
If here's a list of all the deconfirmed characters for
Sorry, did you say deconfirmed?
yeah, because these are assist trophies.
Oh. Fucking
Fucking
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Yeah, dude.
God damn it.
Fucking.
The moon from Majora's Mask. I can see why you wouldn't be able to play that as a character.
I was hoping for Shovel Knight.
I would have thought Shovel Knight would have been a smash.
Yeah.
Chain Chomp. Springman? That would have been such a cool character, dude.
Yeah, that was very surprising because a lot of people's lists, I was like, oh, he's definitely in for DLC, but nope.
Knuckles? Yeah, man. I don't know. Nintendo's fucking crazy, man. You watched the whole thing?
You got the
I feel like you only were here for like the second part of the second half, Danny. I think you got here at like 2:40.
You got
Oh no, not 2:40. 1:40.
You got the fly
No.
swatter thing from Mario Paint
Wait, what?
as an assist trophy.
I see now they have Nintendog.
Yeah, that's been in the game since like Brawl, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I never
I
seem
think
to
so.
notice.
He jumps up on the screen, covers the screen. he looks up the screen so you can't see what you're doing.
You missed a half hour? Man, I'll have to check the VOD. I'll fucking prove you wrong.
So
I'm curious
so
of when
many,
you popped in.
so
though.
many people were hoping for this guy Isaac from the Golden Sun series. Very little known Nintendo series, but very beloved, and people were been hoping for such a long time he would be in the game. And he was in the Grinch League, so it gave people hope. And then he's an assist trophy. He was an assist trophy in Brawl, then he wasn't in Smash 4, and now he's an assist trophy again.
I'm a little mad they didn't add Crystal to the roster.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
You could have a lot of fun with.
Especially, okay, here, perfect timing. This image right here for Rathalos, the first image, people thought that this was a hint towards Isaac from Golden Sun because it's formatted to look like a Golden Sun battle where you have the characters lined up like this and the monster like that.
Isn't that every RPG game ever, though?
Yes.
No.
Every turn-based RPG has
This
that.
looks specifically like Golden Sun.
An hour? Alright, so that's like 1/3 of the stream.
And like, it's also just a little interesting that like
I love how
you,
it keeps scrolling away from you.
you can't like arrange the characters to look like this in the game. Like they had to do that
Called marketing.
for the screenshot.
Yeah. I see what you mean, though.
But yeah, people thought and that didn't happen. And people thought Shadow was gonna be an Echo Fighter because Knuckles seemingly replaced the assist trophy, but it didn't. Yeah.
I feel like when, I don't know, how moddable is a Switch? Because I feel like when that varies, so I feel like people are going to really start modding this game.
People have got mods for Breath of the Wild on it and everything. And,
Wait, really?
And you can emulate games on it.
Oh, I forgot they have that homebrew thing going on.
I think you might even be able to just pirate games now.
That's cool. I'm glad we have that now.
Nah, I don't like that. I want people to support Nintendo, but
well, along with pirating games comes with like modified games.
Yeah.
And indie games that are like really stupid.
Do to stop it. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it.
Correct.
Also, by the way, before like when I was live streaming my reaction to the direct, Rapnock was in chat and we were talking about Street Fighter characters for assist trophies, and Rapnock said that if Guile was in the game, he would instantly buy it.
Well, I guess Rapnock's buying this game.
And then he said he was lying.
As we know, Rapnock doesn't have money. That's very obvious.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, was it that one fucking thing? It's like scrounge around money in a parking lot.
Every day, like I go on the Discord and I see you, Staz, and Rapnock in some kind of argument.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Day.
It's the most entertaining. War, bitch. It's the most entertaining thing of my day, going through the stupidest shit. And it's always entertaining.
You're gonna learn not to pick a fight with me. He always loses.
He doesn't know how to learn, though, so he just keeps going back.
I know. It's fucking phenomenal.
So in that case, isn't he winning?
No, he's still losing. No matter how many times you lose, you're still gonna lose. 2 negatives do not equal a positive.
Well, I don't know. Rapnock would probably disagree with that.
Have you not forget I have a stop process on lock?
Half of the time it's porn.
I have the whole thought process in a
D.A,
text
are you
file.
trying to? Can you just please right click and open image in new tab? It's really funny to watch you guys constantly go back and forth. Oh, you've already fucked it up. What are you doing? You could have just opened image in new tab. Why are you like trying to be a nerd about it? You can't? Wait, whoa. Trying to be fancy. I mean, there you go. Oh wow, that's convenient. You found it.
Nope, it's somewhere. Hang on. I'll just go through the list. List of like the 59, I think was the total number.
I love how he's counted them. You know he's done this before.
No, because they say it in the direct. Oh, there we go.
Looking at Mr. Hexagon, mean.
There we go. This is the best one.
That looks very low poly.
That's the point. He looks like how he did in the original game he's from.
I wonder how much effort they actually put into making it like that. Because, like, obviously he's low poly, right? But did they purposely make it harder? Like, did they spend more time than they would on a normal character just because he's low poly?
They put so much effort into every detail of this.
You're right there, Staz.
I'm gonna send you this fucking tweet. I love it. It's a great heroic story told in 3 parts. Here you go. Look at this.
Alright, I'll pull it up on stream.
Mitt Romney is a fascist.
I'm not gay.
I love the last one. The last one.
Also, love how you're just going on Twitter because you don't care at all for what's being.
Oh
I
no,
really don't.
DA, the entire time you were talking about Smash for an hour, he was on Twitter.
I was on Twitter.
Yeah, see, I didn't even have to ask.
I was
knew.
reading Elon Musk's shit posts for the day.
Which, by the way, is amazing that he shit posts. I love
shitposts are
him.
the top
And he
tier.
got banned off Twitter because they thought his account
His
got
account got
hacked.
hacked.
That's why Elon's so fucking amazing. He's not like a fucking prick. Well, he might be, but he's definitely
Elon
good at
Musk is a
shitposting.
fucking prick.
Also, Shy Guy deconfirmed for character.
I don't think many people care
Imagine
about
getting
that.
your ass kicked by a Shy Guy.
I don't think many people care about Piranha Plant.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, and by the way, I went on the Smash subreddit like a few hours after the direct. Someone on some random forum actually leaked the final roster, including Piranha Plant.
All right, so we have an interesting development here. So you know how Steam allowed like adult games on their platform recently? Well, their
Like-
first uncensored adult game release is now restricted in 28 countries.
Which game was it?
It's I'm not gonna say it,
Is
but
it
Why not? Why?
Is
Why?
it the porn flash game of Mario is missing?
no. It's
Why
it's
can't
in
we
the
say
chat.
it? Is
It's
it?
in the chat.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Yeah, I'm not
gotcha.
gonna I'm
Say
not gonna
that.
post a
You can
screenshot of
say
it,
that,
but
it's fine.
I mean,
I'm
it's
not-
just fucking weird, but
it's just restricted in 28 countries.
I don't know why.
That's
That's fucking
perhaps
hilarious.
not apparent that he masturbates to that type of porn.
I'm gonna DM that to
Ravnok would
Ravnok right now.
masturbate to a fucking rock tied to a
He
tree.
would masturbate
He
to a
would.
wall.
That's you, DA.
Probably
There you
more
go.
than you, DA. I'm sure if we
There you go.
we
there
could
you
shit
go.
on
I just hit-
Ravnok
there you go. I just
easy.
hit him with that Twitter link. I just hit him with that Twitter link in his DMs. I shit you not, I did.
He would jack off to that link, specifically
is.
that link. No, just like look at the hyperlink and jack off to it.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, the fucking blue. https://twitter.com.
Oh god, look at that. Oh god.
Your colons are so good.
Are you a fucking gynecologist now?
Tight slashes. Oh, those two T's are
always-
looking fine.
It always comes back to fucking things. It always does.
DA pretty much summing up the Dumb Fucks podcast right there.
Bum ducks. Bum ducks.
Sorry, we're still Dumb Fucks, but Fum Ducks, yes. It always goes back to fucking things. Can you please clip that, Danny? Just him saying it always goes
He
back
just
up
sent me.
to fucking thing. That's
Hang on, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of the DM Danny sent me.
dumb fucks. Or fum ducks. Fuck, I'm really tired. Fum ducks. Podcast about fucking things.
Look at that.
This is it, Chief. Rapnock's wet dream. A tree next to a rock.
and the tree has been ripped to shreds. It seems like it has a huge.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
part
force
of,
of
it's part of
Rapnock's
his.
jizz.
It's part of his kink.
No, that's how a tree is naked. That's a naked tree.
Da, imagine someone skinning you, and the result would that be called naked? Is that
Yeah.
true naked?
Yeah.
My God.
Gotcha.
So
True naked.
so nudists aren't true nudists unless they.
Well, they're sticking
is-
their dick in a beehive.
That is that is disturbing, and that was even more disturbing. Hey, we're going to 320. We're just not
we should
stopping.
stop.
We should.
But we won't.
Do we have anything to end on?
You keep asking that, and then we go on for another 20 minutes.
And that's perfectly fine with me, but do we?
No, not really. I only have like
I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot about
one
it.
other thing, which is not really anything that I can.
What is it, DA?
It's just, God, it was such agony waiting for Smash information.
It
for
was
this direct.
it was retarded.
Such agony, just waiting again, I already said it in the Discord, but it's just every time go on the subreddit. Oh, look at all these signs for a direct announcement this week. I go the entire week, just check I freak out every time I see Nintendo tweets anything. I go the entire week and nothing happens
Nintendo, they're
for
fucking
an
with you.
entire month.
Hey, that means they're worse than me.
But they didn't promise anything. It's all the community.
Y'all are gullible. That's
Like-
the true problem.
What
That's true.
one thing that sold it for a lot of people that there was gonna be like the second week of October. People noticed that this little new icon was removed, and that is usually a sign of a character reveal soon.
Y'all are like
Yes.
fucking serial killers with this shit.
Also,
Y'all are way too fucking over obsessive.
I
Bullshit.
totally agree.
People pointed out that
I'm pretty sure that's like the classic sign of sociopaths.
You see, when I'm
People
waiting for an
pointed
update
out
for a
that-
game, I'll just like every once in a while check
I'll
the
check
forum.
I'll check the update. I'll check the update fucking log. I won't try and decode bullshit that doesn't matter.
That's very true, DA.
Or just wait.
People checked the Japanese playlist for the character trailers and saw it was updated, but nothing was added, which again has only happened if like soon before a character announcement. So yeah, but yeah, like the Smash community is insane.
Y'all are
Definitely.
fucking sociopaths.
I mean, it's possible that that guy who made the Grinch leak might have been fired for actually leaking the Grinch stuff.
Oh, probably. I would not doubt it at all if he was fired. I think getting caught leaking is enough to get you fired or sued.
But
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe not, but getting fired for leaking this and this being fake.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Definitely insane. I'd be scared.
I hope the guy who made this comes out and
Comes out as what? He comes out of the closet.
And I want four people coming out of the
comes
closet.
out as a fake leaker.
Comes out as a fake leaker.
That's
Well, we already know it's fake. It's like confirmed, so I'm not sure what the deal is.
well, it'd be nice to have like this thing in HD so we can fully appreciate the effort that was put into like the renders and everything.
I wonder how he did
Because
it and why.
Especially because he had to move these characters around to fit these characters in. Like
Why would you do that? Why would you put so much effort into that?
the Mii fighters were over here, and the Mii gunner was down here. And also, this is one thing that like for a bit, like I was like, oh man, maybe it is real. This part here with Little Mac right next to Isaac, right after Isabel was revealed in the September Direct, the website's banner, it had a weird cut where there was a clear cut line right here where like starting about there and cutting off the rest of Little Mac. And that just so happens to be where Isaac is.
I wonder
in
if
the
he
league.
played to that.
And so people started thinking maybe Isaac was meant to be revealed in the September the September Direct, but they cut him because of the earthquakes and stuff because Isaac in his games uses earthquake attacks.
That would make sense.
The irony of a Japanese based company use it or having a character that does earthquake attacks. The
totally
irony
agree.
of that situation.
But yeah, and of course it's all fake, so it doesn't matter. But it was interesting, like how much like evidence there was for this leak being real, and then it was fake. Yeah.
I think with that, we should end our
Yes.
third-ish official Fumducks podcast for the morning. We have been going for a total of 3 hours and 21 minutes. It's like an extra hour longer. It is 4:20 in the morning, by the way.
Lit. All right, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl and then I'm gonna go.
All right, no, you're not.
Quick, end it quickly before it's not 4:20 anymore.
All right. Goodbye, stream. Bye, Danny. Love you.
Subscribe.